I don't have to be at till noon, so you know.
Yeah, I don't have to be at school till 2:30, and I don't work tomorrow.
Oh, good. Actually,
I'm guessing
can I
Cheyenne's
start?
up and about.
Yeah, Shane's up and about, but also, she's drinking liquor.
Oh! I just for some reason imagined her just like taking a bottle of like Jack and just putting it in her mouth.
Well, I'm almost done with the Jim Beam.
I'm
Because last
drinking
night I got.
espresso.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I'll pour myself a whiskey.
Wait, don't you work tomorrow, Chris?
Yeah, well, I worked this morning as well, and it was fine then.
And it's fine every day because we do this all the time. We're practiced.
I got way more drunk than I should have last night, and I worked this morning, so.
The great things about being young, you can
I
handle
love
it.
you, Shane. Actually, I saw a meme. It was like for army people. It was like an army people meme, and they were like, when you're a young guy, fresh in the military, and you're like doing crazy bullshit like what we're doing, and then they're like when you're 30 and you're in the military and you're trying to do the same thing, you drink one beer, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna throw up. Oh man, I don't feel so good.
I fucking hate it because like I feel like I'm over the hill at age 24, Joseph.
What do you mean?
Because I used to be so young and spry, and now
I remember that. I remember that stage.
Well, because bear in mind, like when Joseph and I were doing fitness programs together, like I was like one of the most fit people in the program. I was like all like. I was kind of like muscular and toned, and I could do all this shit. And I did like I did the Spartan race and everything. I was like really fit and athletic, and now I'm like I went to the gym like 2 days ago. I'm like fucking sore as hell.
Quentin, I have a proposition for you.
What is that?
Would you like to co-narrate Lady Killer in a Bind on stream?
Oh, I don't know about this. I appreciate the proposition, though. What?
Hello.
Hello.
Is this something you'd want to do?
I honestly have no idea. I never actually like played Lady Killer in Divine. I have no idea what it's like. I hear it's good though.
It is good. You should definitely play it.
Oh my god.
What?
Did you just look up what Lady Killer in a Bind is?
No.
Better type in Christmas sweater.
I'm looking at a keyboard. It's like almost $350.
Yeah, you know what? You know, I actually kind of want to play Lady Killer in a Bind on stream.
You know what? I thought I was gonna make it, but I know I need to shit. I'm sorry. I overestimated my.
Get out of here.
Go ahead.
Get out of here.
Lucky.
Well, that's the terrible thing about shits. Is like when you feel it coming, but you feel like you can hold it, it accelerates very quickly.
It's very nice.
What?
It's so nice.
Oh, is that like a burgundy color?
Ooh.
Dark red? Is that what it's called? Ooh, the dark red one is like even more expensive.
You know, the darker the red, the more fancy it is, Cheyenne. Burgundy is always more expensive than bright red.
Ew, army green? Get that shit out of here. It's got a white case. That one's nice.
Do 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 do.
I don't know how I feel about it though, because it doesn't look like it has any like plating. This one looks like it has plating. Okay, I guess it's okay. I like the burgundy one though. That shit looks tight. Like lesbian pussy tight.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that dark or the gray, was it gray blue?
Did someone
That
at
looks
me?
tight. Yeah, dark red and gray blue. That looks delicious. The purple one's aight. It's pretty cool too. Who added you? did.
Oh, the Houston thing. You were talking about TJC SGA, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering what you were talking about.
Yeah, how it was actually completely useless. Epic.
Oh, I talked to Mark about that. He said it was like, he said the reason why he wants to do that with us is because the way he explained it. This was a couple years ago. I'm trying to remember what he said to me. It was something along the lines of, it's my way of trying to remind you guys that while you're in student government and you don't hold actual positions in government, I want you to like take yourselves seriously, and I want you to acknowledge you guys as professionals and treat you the way I would as if you were actual senators or something like that. So he was like, it was some kind of way of like breaking down those walls in a way is how he described it. So he was like, if we treat you like students, then that's all you'll ever feel like you are. But like, if I treat you like professionals and adults, then somehow it'll help us. So he was like, yeah, I'll take you guys to a nice restaurant. But he also expected us to use our per diems on it. So he's like, you know.
Oh no, not again.
Just like a
I
real
should say
senator.
salamander.
So it was like the money was like either pocketed by us or it was spent somewhere else, but it was going to get spent either way. So he was like, let's just spend it on a nice restaurant.
You better stop it right now. You better stop! Fucking dude keeps putting weeaboo stickers on his amazing keyboard. Stop it. Get help.
Chris,
What?
did they specifically tell you that day that the restaurant was a 5-star restaurant?
It was like
Oh, I'm in
Who cares?
Because so
Okay.
what they had told me was they said, hey, we're going to
What?
a nice restaurant at 6. And I said,
get what?
okay. And that's all they told me.
No.
So I dressed up nice, but I didn't dress up 5-star nice.
Are you supposed to?
They got so mad at me. They were like, how fucking dare you? I was like, you didn't tell me that I needed to dress up in a suit for this restaurant.
Yeah.
They hated
Joseph,
me
why
that
don't
weekend.
we get him like a
I was
keyboard?
just wearing suits all the time.
Because you wear
and
suits every day, so it was not a problem for you. But I was like, there's casually dressed me, and then there's fashionably dressed me, and then there's like
Oh
suit
my
and tie me. And I went on the fashionable me
That's so
side.
cute.
One of those is not
Joseph,
like
how
the
come I'll
others.
just get like a keyboard, a mechanical keyboard, and I'll build it for you.
So I put together a really nice street outfit, like a really nice street outfit. But they were like, no, no, no,
A
no.
streetwalker outfit?
You look like garbage. And I was like, wow.
I'm
Oh
done.
shit.
I don't
That's
understand
me.
the street.
When you try to dress up nice and then say you look like garbage.
Well, I was just telling Chris Joseph that when we went to that nice restaurant in Houston with TJC SGA, a lot of like I told you about how Joe Mata and Nicole France hated me for various reasons. One of the reasons was because the group told me, hey, at 6 p.m.
No, oh god.
Oh, whoa.
What?
He disappeared.
You just went, oh.
The group told me, they were like, hey, at 6 p.m. we're going to a nice...
Why did I click on that?
What are you doing?
Oh god.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, did you click? I don't know what you clicked on.
The poop
No,
chat.
please don't.
Ew.
No. No.
Is that Joseph?
Yeah.
You just took a shit.
Oh.
I'm not
Why
looking.
did I click on that? Oh, I regret everything.
I hate it. I hate
I
it.
regret everything I've ever done.
Why does everybody act surprised? Don't go into that particular chat. Like, what's the
Why do you feel? Why are
I
you so?
clicked on a notification. I didn't go into the chat.
Just
Fuck
swipe,
you.
swipe right, retard. What's the problem?
Fuck
Just
you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Anyway, on the prior note, I was telling Chris how in Houston, the group told me at 6 p.m. we're going to a nice restaurant. So I said, okay. So I put on a very fashionable outfit. Like, I did my hair.
no.
I put together a well-matched outfit with all the accessories. I looked really nice. And so I walked down at 6 o'clock sharp because I show up to everything when they tell me to show up. They said show up at 6 p.m., so I did. So I met them in the lobby at 6 p.m. sharp. Perfectly on time, and I was dressed so nice. And everyone was in suits and dresses, and I was like, I didn't realize it was that kind of restaurant. And they were like, we told you it was nice. I'm like, nice restaurant doesn't mean 5-star. Fucking. So they hated me for that. They were like, first of all, you should have showed up 10 minutes early. And second of all, you're not dressed in a tie, a suit and tie. I was like, fuck y'all.
I mean, that's like not classy on your part, but I don't see why that warrants them being like mad at you.
No, they hated me. They took it so personally.
Well, they're stupid.
I mean, it was a very fashionable outfit. I just didn't realize it was a suit and tie kind of affair. Because if we're going to like Maggiano's Little Italy, which is like a 4-star restaurant, you're not supposed to go in a suit and tie. You go in nice clothing.
You go in comfortable wear.
Like you look like you look appealing, but you're not dressed up like you're going to a soiree. It's just if you go to a 5-star restaurant, you say we're going to a fine dining restaurant, not a nice restaurant. There's a difference.
This waifu post. I have questions.
What?
Oh my fucking god. Oh,
Waifu post.
fair enough. Actually, that one probably should be in Ludland.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Yeah, that has a better home in Ludland.
Dear me. All right.
Someone just eating in my ear.
I'm guessing we're ready to start.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Who are we
Bamboozle.
dragging on to here?
I've just had the stream going. They're just listening to us talk about like shit and soiree mishaps.
Well, that's what you get for not buying 2 suits and having them clean and pressed.
I mean, I could have put on a suit real quick if they just told me we were going to a fine dining restaurant. Terminology is important.
Fam, your body is fucking weird. Get yourself a made-to-measure suit, for the love of God.
I have a very weird body. I'm like a chimpanzee or an orangutan. I got these long ass arms.
Get yourself a made-to-measure suit, for the love of God, please.
I love it because Chris is the only one who's ever like noticed.
Notice what?
I mean,
Nobody else like looks me up and down and says like, "Oh, actually, work on that suit a little bit." Chris is the only one.
okay, let's start. I want to go on a tangent, but we'll just do that.
Oh, you too could tell a poor-fitting suit from a decent-fitting suit, I see.
No, I just have a tangent on that note.
I meet people in college who still don't even have suits.
It's just very telling of our different backgrounds. Say that.
When Chris is
Oh,
like, your
wow.
father didn't teach you
wow.
how to dress up in a suit, and I'm like, you think my dad wears suits?
No, neither does mine. Not really. Like,
My mom
his
taught me
suit-
how to put together a suit, and she doesn't know how to do suits that well.
Like, my dad's 2 suits, he had custom made in Korea in 1999.
Oh my god.
He hasn't
my
bought a new
God.
suit in 20 years. So
Imagine getting your dog a Gucci sweater.
No, that's bougie. All right, let's start. Jesus, it's already 8 o'clock. We're just like ranting. So the last time you guys played, you flew out of the Colosseum and escaped the Wyvern, which was left to its own devices 1 minute later, exactly after you escaped. Your flight limit was reached when you decided to land on a nearby farm from the city, not quite in the city, but outside the walls in one of the hamlet villages. You were able to get a short rest in before the guards the military was released upon the city, which locked down all the gateways and districts. They started sweeping residential areas and markets. They eventually made their way out to the hamlet. You found that the guards in squadrons were led by Inquisitor leadership. The hamlet you guys were resting in was eventually investigated, and you were found, despite trying to sneak away, which created an alert, or an alarm rather, and more guards came to that area after they had found you, and just eventually overwhelmed you with numbers, despite killing the Inquisitor and their whole squadron. Hildegard managed to sneak away in the vast cornfield that Luna created. However, Luna herself was not able to escape via her own corn, because she was trying to save Wilhelmina. After being captured, you guys were hauled off with bags over your heads. You have no idea where you went. Hildegard, we'll say, since we didn't have a chance to do a solo campaign with you, you eventually went over to Duresfall's lair to seek, to alert him as to what happened and see where to go from there. The Liberator and the Verdant were able to scrounge up information as to where your friends could be from inside information, and you found that you suspect they are in the catacombs beneath the city. So we're gonna start the scene with Luna and Wilhelmina. You guys wake up.
Did I get the? Has it technically been a full rest?
Technically?
Yeah, I'll say it's been a full rest.
Oh shit.
Great.
Yeah, go ahead and heal.
What do we see? Oh,
So as your eyes open,
we're still technically exhausted, aren't we?
yeah, you're still on level 1 exhaustion. Because you didn't get to eat, and you also got your asses beat. But I won't be so cruel as to put you to level 2.
This is where we differ.
I also chose not to have them kill you. So you guys eventually wake up, and you find that you're staring at a stone cavernous ceiling. You feel a bit woozy. It's kind of dark, but there's torchlight from which you can see. Kind of dim, but not too dark to look around. You're laying on what seems like a stone table, and there is shackles on your ankles and wrists. You guys are on separate tables, by the way. You guys aren't together.
Okay. I tried to do Eldritch Blast.
At what?
Just in general, just trying to shoot it off. I want to see if magic
Yeah,
works.
it fires.
Oh.
You suddenly notice that you are surrounded by people who are not your friends, and they all draw their weapons and cast spells. Well, not cast spells, they hold their spells, threatening you.
How many people?
There's probably about 30 people in here.
I say, sorry, I'm sorry, did you ever just get a mild discharge?
Alright, so as you look around, actually, you notice that it's a large open space, underground from what it looks like, and as you look around, you also notice that there's about 10 other people attached to tables in a circle around this room.
Anybody I recognize?
No, but you also recall that this could be a correlation to the 10 missing people you found in the files at the High Richter's office.
Okay. So there's 30 baddies, and there's 10 other people who are just hung up. So there's like 40 people in this room.
Well, yeah, chained to these tables.
Okay.
You also notice that this large room has what looks like a gigantic runic design on the floor, taking up the entire room, and it looks to be, since you're a magically inclined person, that it would take many people to create this diagram and also generate enough magic to use this diagram. It would take multiple spellcasters to power this. You don't know what it's for, though.
Okay.
And
Are the tables positioned in a way that would like make me infer they have something to do with the giant fucking Crayola sticker?
Oh yes, absolutely. You notice that
Oh,
the design is pretty much a network that links up to all these tables.
can I point my finger at Luna?
Yeah, sure.
What?
So we're about to get sacrificed.
What's that?
I'll also say there's something else you've noticed as well.
Oh, what's that?
In the center of this diagram, there is a gigantic statue of
Oh,
what
really?
looks like a demon.
Oh my god.
Wait, so it's stone?
Yeah.
Am I still hooked?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to oh, can I link hands with Wilhelmina?
No, you guys are actually across the room from each other. There's like 4 people between you. 4 other
No.
tables. But you can point to each other. You can do that.
So is there one person that's like in charge?
You could roll to perceive the crowd of people and try to identify who would be
Okay. Would that be what, perception?
perception or investigation, whichever one you want to do.
Let me see, perception. I'll go with perception.
Okay.
Hold on. Plus, oh my god, I accidentally hit enter. I'm sorry.
It's alright. Getting used to the new keyboard, I see. 25, alright. Yeah, you notice actually one person you recognize as the High Inquisitor himself is actually in this room.
Okay, I want to cast Feeble Mind.
What is the casting requirements for that? Is it vocal or is it...
It's VSM. I don't know what that means.
That means all of them. That means
you would...
You're using.
what, verbal, touch, and what else?
Verbal and somatic. I think it means you're moving your hands and stuff. And I want to say M is material.
Like, I don't
It's
think you
material.
can cast a spell, but also if you are able to, everybody's going to tell that you're casting a spell.
Okay.
But
Looks up.
I would give you the materials for free, but you would have to move your hands to use the materials, and I don't think you're chained up, so you wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, okay. You know what? Instead, I'll do freedom of movement.
What?
Piano starts playing.
I have no idea what this does. You have to tell me.
You touch a willing creature, and touch myself. It's shut up. The target's movement is unaffected by difficult terrain, spells, and other magical effects. Can neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained.
We'll move cotton. See if it works out for him.
Rough terrain. I'm trying to see if this applies.
The target.
Because you're shackled up. I don't know if...
Eyes. Target can also spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints.
What? How does that work? Hold on. What? I'm trying to figure out how this works. Because I'm like, okay, so it says you can escape these shackles, but I fail to see how. Like, do you just phase through the shackles?
Yeah.
Is it like Voidus from 7th World? Is that how this works?
Nothing personal, kid.
Okay. God, I can hardly believe this works, but I guess you guys are level 15. All right, I'll let it fly. All right, so you like phase through these shackles, and they yeah, you're unrestrained, but you're still laying there.
Okay, and then I want to lock arms with Wilhelmina.
Okay, you're gonna have to walk to Wilhelmina, which is about 40 feet away.
Really?
Oh, okay. So I use my ability Misty Step, and I just teleport to her.
Roll for stealth? Question mark?
I'm using my mouth.
Yeah, I know, but like you disappeared from this table. So see if they noticed you disappear from the tables.
Okay. I understand.
It is a large open space. This is going to be a difficult roll.
Yeah, I hear you. Is this gonna be a disadvantage since I'm literally teleporting right?
Well, yeah, it is.
Okay. I just wanna. All right, not one. Very cool.
Oh.
Wow.
You go hi, and everybody looks at you, and you go whoop, and you disappear, and you appear next to Luna. And everybody descends upon you. So
Am I able to lock
pause the
arms?
scene for a second. Hildegard, are you here, Hildegard?
No.
Okay, so you are being led by the Archbishop. Now, the context to what happened is that the Archbishop is being manipulated by the Inquisition to work for them by blackmail. However, Duressfall and you and the Liberator were able to convince him to your side to betray the Inquisition. He has led you here, and you have a group of thugs as well as Duressfall with you to free Wilhelmina and Luna and end this conflict. So this is kind of like y'all's assault on the Inquisition. You have so you guys are wandering through the catacombs. You somehow made your way in via the expertise of your group. Pretty much, Duressfall is able to, and his thugs are able to assassinate your way through the catacombs through the guards. You descend through the catacombs to this what looks like a large open space, and as you peer in stealthily, you can see 12 people on tables shackled. You see Luna and Wilhelmina laying there. Wilhelmina, Luna is able to face through her shackles. You witness this, and then Wilhelmina teleports off the table next to Luna, and the entire occult in the room turns to them and is descending on them. This is your opportunity to make an engagement. Duressfall looks at you and says, Hildegard, your call.
They'd probably have things well in hand.
He says, you want us to hold? All right. Then the Allied forces, quote unquote, will hold. Luna and Wilhelmina, you are facing what looks about to be 30 people armed with spells and weapons.
Okay, so I can see past them, right?
What are you trying to see past to?
Actually, you know what? No. You know,
Debatably,
you know
it just depends on what you're trying to see.
I'm gonna use. I don't know what I don't know. I'm just looking around. I'm trying to get a view of the battle. There's like 30 people.
Trying to get a view of that ass.
It's just a giant cave room, rock walls. There's some tunnels here and there around the room that lead to other places. There's the tables, there's the statue, and there's 30 people. That's all there is to it. I mean, there's some stalactites, I think, up top, but not too many, but there's a few.
I use fire shield.
Wait,
Wait, never mind that.
so I want to cast Entangle. foe, grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from a point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain.
r/ask Reddit.
A creature
What
in the
class is
area when you cast the spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained.
I see. Okay.
It's only like a minute though.
I'm trying to pull up my D&D Beyond real quick. Okay, so give me a second and I will process that action.
So you gotta beat a 17.
Are you casting it on the High Inquisitor? Or are you just doing that on a random group of people?
On the people around us, I want to say. Or where exactly is the most amount of people? Because it's only a 20-foot square.
Well, I'll say that you guys are near a table. Most of the people were around the outside rim. Not too many were on the inside. So you can't. There is a group of people that are closer to you than the others, but there is just a lot of people surrounding you from all sides. I'll say that your spell 20-foot radius. You said.
Yep.
I'll say that it ensnares.
Well, it's a 20-foot square basically, and you can like put it in the middle and ensnare some people.
Okay. I'll say that it ensnares 6 individuals.
So I'm also gonna do something. Are we done with Luna?
But did he do the thing?
Give me a second.
1. Sorry. I'm just kidding.
See you later, kid.
Then die.
You've chosen death.
What is that? What's going on over there?
I don't know.
Wait, can
You're
I
the one-
inform like my allies to like set up an ambush and get ourselves into tactically advantageous positions?
Yeah, you could try to have them stealth in. It is a large open space, though, so it would be difficult to do so, and you're all coming out of one tunnel.
I'm car out of one door.
So it would be like just a squadron of people trying to sneak out of a tunnel into an open space. Unless you want to send like 1 or 2 people, that would be a little more possible.
Or what if we use an IED to blow more holes?
Did you bring IEDs with you? I'll allow it because you were on your own solo mission. I could say you provided IEDs. Or prepared. You prepared some IEDs. I'll give you 3 IEDs.
Hold on. I need to think real quick before I start coming into play here. Can I please use my spell Wall of Fire?
Oof.
Okay, before you do that, let me just go ahead and roll for Luna's ensnare because I haven't done that yet.
Do I have? Oh wait, no, you have to. Oh, like, do I have to?
No, that's
it's like-
you're fine. This is all me.
Hold up.
This
Does
is all.
C4 exist in this world?
What?
Does lore?
Does C4 exist?
Oh no.
No. Like
fucking
usually
terrorists.
people use like explosive runes and stuff, or alchemical bombs, but not C4 specifically.
You're a fucking rogue.
Remote detonated bombs are possible through magic, not through technology.
So I can't use like C4 plastic explosives.
Not unless you have a spell for that.
So can I set like?
You
So I
could-
assume these IEDs are probably alchemical in nature.
Yeah, you can set them off like you would dynamite. You can light it and then like place it somewhere and let the time pass and it'll blow up.
Okay, well I guess in the meantime, Hildy's going to plant 3 IEDs around the and to provide new entrances for our allies to enter, and hopefully provide a distraction for the enemies.
All right, go ahead and roll for stealth. Luna, what roll did I need to beat to beat ensnare?
17.
17. Okay, let's do this then. And it was for strength.
Yep.
Okay. 18.
What are you rolling for, Chris?
He's rolling for stealth.
Oh,
Your
okay.
stealth, they don't notice you enter the room. You can plant your IEDs. Are you planting them on the outer rim or by the inside or what?
Well, I'm trying to create holes to allow my allies,
Wow.
the thugs I brought with me, to aid in combat, and also to provide a distraction.
Oh, one person.
I think one more.
So just don't get stuck, but it becomes rough terrain.
So 2 of them are stuck. The rest of them are fine.
Cool.
Sorry, Hildegard. Where exactly did you put them again for me?
What's up?
Hildegard said she planted bombs, and I like half heard
Oh.
of what she said. I know you said you planted them to provide an opportunity for your team to bust in or something. Is that what you said?
Yes, I'm essentially using them more or less as breaching charges.
Breaching?
Okay.
So I suppose I pick a few weak spots on the wall.
You want to collapse in the room? Because there's a big underground tunnel that you guys are in, and that's your entrance in, and you have full access to the room. But there's nothing between you and the enemy to like breach. But you can use it to attack the enemies directly, or you can try to collapse pieces of the room in.
Sure, let's collapse the room.
Okay, so you plant them on the walls,
You
or on
son
the,
of a bitch.
or you can throw it on the,
pill-taking motherfucking son of a bitch.
or you can plant them on the ceiling if you can reach it. But that would would involve some more rolls. So
Okay, I can roll for the ceiling.
Okay,
Yeah,
roll
sure,
roll for acrobatics. See if you can run up the wall and stick it on the ceiling and slide back down.
Shit, that's not right.
Holy shit! Rolls up nat
Fine.
5, 100. 23. Okay, yeah, you run up and plant one on the ceiling. You have to do it 2 more times if you want to do all 3.
Okay. Oh shit, that's not right.
You still pass though, because you did +5. Do it one more time.
15.
15. This seems a little too high, but you're able to get it close to the ceiling.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah, it's still good utilitarian wise, or functionally, for your purposes. All right, we're gonna go back to Wilhelmina. You said you casted fire armor.
No. Wall of fire.
Oh, between you and the enemies that are ensnared.
Yes. So enemies that are like so basically, I'm going to put it right in front of them, essentially between us and them. So they have to make a dex saving throw, and on a failed saving throw, they get 5d8 damage.
I see.
And even if they succeed it, they take half of that.
All right, I'll roll them as a group because this is gonna be a lot of fucking rolls.
No, I hear you.
Oof, that's a cute dog. That looks delicious.
Oh, but it's a disadvantage because they're in the vegetation, right?
Yeah, rough terrain.
Are vegetables rough terrain?
No, I should just roll twice. 14.
Disadvantage.
But it's the same fucking
Yeah, I rolled the
result.
same thing.
So they succeeded it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll the d5. Like I'm gonna do the damage, but basically we just have to half it. Okay. So they take 6 damage. So basically on our side it's like a regular wall, like we're good. But on their side it's like a large wall of fiery, and I'm making it go all the way up to
The ceiling?
the ceiling.
Whoa.
Assuming the ceiling is not. Let me see. I get 60 feet. I get 20 feet high. Is the ceiling 20 feet?
Yeah, it's about 20 feet.
So I'm putting it just all the way up there, and I get 60 feet. So I'm basically just cutting it off from everybody, so it doesn't really get through. This lasts up for a minute, but they get basically if they end their turn near the firewall, they're gonna have to do another saving throw.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, not even saving throw. It just happens to them. Fuck them. If they're 10 feet within the wall. And if they enter the wall, okay, so they can enter the wall. I'm sorry, so they can enter through it, but they still have to take that same amount of damage. So it's about a foot thick.
A foot thick. Wow, that's pretty thick.
That's
That's pretty
All right, you hear the High Inquisitor yell, and the room echoes, and he says, "Begin the ritual."
The massacre.
And while you guys are surrounded by a number of occultists, a huge number of the others begin taking place around the ritual chamber and begin activating their spells.
Can you show us how? What kind of spell are they doing?
So there is different points at the outer rim of the diagram that they are positioning at, and they sit down, and they start holding out their hands, and runes, or like runic magic, begins to emanate from their hands, and the diagram lights up, and the light travels through the lines of the gram, and it all links up to the statue in the middle, and it links up to all the tables, and the tables begin to glow.
Wait, they're all like next to the statue, right?
No. They're actually pretty far away. The statue's in the center. The mages are all at the outer rim of the diagram, which is about, I want to say, like 50 or so feet away. It's a huge room.
Oh, okay. How many people are doing this ritual?
I want to say there's about 10 mages here.
So,
One mage per person at the table.
I was gonna say I already acted. I don't know if I can act again.
Well, at this point, we're going to roll for initiative. So let's
Okay.
go ahead and do that. Holy shit.
See you later, kids.
No.
See you later. Ladies first.
Oh my god. I wanted to like cast meld into stone, but it says minor physical damage to the stone doesn't harm you, but its partial destruction or a change in its shape to the extent that you no longer fit within it expels you and deals 66 bludgeoning damage to you.
Go ahead and roll for initiative, Hildegard and Wilhelmina.
What?
Oh, not Wilhelmina, Luna.
I'm sorry. What am I rolling for?
Initiative. I'll also roll initiative for the group sitting in the tunnel.
I think it's a 2.
I'll give them +5 too.
Oh my god.
So we have an unnatural 20 and a natural 20.
Who's got a natural 20?
Joseph. So
you
Wilhelmina
Wilhelmina.
goes first, and then it's Luna, and
See you later,
then
Gabe Bowser.
it's, oh, I also need to roll for High Inquisitor.
Oh, you fucking rad lib.
What? What are you talking about?
What a meme.
And then it's cultists, and then let's roll for Archbishop. Oof, Archbishop rolled a nat 1. Let's roll
Get
for
fucked.
Darius.
Some dust got in their eyes.
Darius is going before Luna, actually. Beckett Cultist Alliance. Am I forgetting anyone? Hildegard, I don't have you on here. What's your initiative? Chris, are you there? Is Chris there?
I'm still hidden. Do
I know,
need
but
to
I know,
roll?
but you still need to roll initiative to see when you have access to.
So
Implying Hildegard wasn't gonna do anything.
Oh,
I
are you
hold
not
on,
gonna do anything?
I have a question, sir.
Yes.
So what is
Oh shit.
a
Alright.
melee spell attack? It says,
That'd be like booming blade or shocking grasp.
but wouldn't I just use my attack and saving throw, which is the 17 or something?
You would roll.
What would I roll?
I don't know. I don't know this for sure, but I would assume that you roll using your spell DC.
Oh, what? What?
So like if you were trying to use shocking grasp and melee spell someone, you would
Oh.
use your spell DC to as a attack modifier.
Because there's modifier and then there's spell attack. And then there's my save DC and my spells.
Oh, you
So
have a
what-
spell attack?
Yeah, I have a modifier, a spell attack, and a DC saving throw.
What does your spell attack say?
It just says +9.
Okay, so then I'm gonna assume that that's what you
So would I just
say.
roll
I
like a
don't know if that's
D20?
for your ranged spell attack or if it's different from melee. This is like nuances I don't know.
Because I want to cast a spell, but it says you choose a creature within your reach and making melee spell attack. So that'd just be strength. And be D20 plus my spell attack.
Or was your spell attack the same thing as your strength?
No.
Because if I'll just say use your +9, because
So
it's
it'd be like a D20 plus 9.
yeah, because you're not doing strength damage. You're just trying to hit them with your spell. So I don't know. I'll just say use your +9.
Okay.
Hildegard is actually going second behind Wilhelmina. All right. Are there any further questions before combat begins here?
Okay.
All right, Wilhelmina, your action here. The mages have taken their positions. You are surrounded by cultists.
Okay, so with my wall.
With your wall.
So
Trump.
I want to try to do a big brain strategy. So tell me if this is not okay.
Okay.
I want to build a second wall, but I want to build it along the perimeter. So if they maintain their current positions, they would literally be under.
Because when the cult brings their people,
Oh, come on.
Okay. Is your fire spell a concentration spell?
It is. Do I have to?
So you can
drop
only
the
make
first
one. Yeah, you'd have to drop it.
Okay. I do that.
All right. So you're gonna cast it on one of the mages.
I'm gonna no. You understand? You misunderstand. I'm gonna cast it. So pentagram thing, right? It's like a circle, generally, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cast the wall, following the image, following it. So basically, they're praying, they're doing their worship to the statue thing, right? But the wall's right in front of them. So basically, the wall is like
So you're blocking
off.
them.
Yeah, it's blocking them from the statue, but it's also putting them literally on fire.
You're blocked, bitch.
Yeah, you can put them on fire, but I wouldn't say that it would block their magic from being effective.
No. I'm not saying like, but just to give you an image.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean.
They're being figuratively blocked, but it's like they're just getting burnt. Like if they want to maintain their position, they basically have to be burnt. Is what I'm saying.
Just bear in mind that there's like, I want to say 40 or 50 feet worth of distance between each mage, so your firewall wouldn't be able to hit all of them.
No. Because it's just a giant circle, right?
Because you're trying to put it along the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought it has to be like perfectly horizontal.
No. I get 60 feet of wall.
Oh, okay, so you can hit 2 mages with it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because 60
Oh,
feet,
yeah,
there's
that's
about
right.
50 feet between them, so you can hit 2.
Okay, wait, correction. How big is this fucking place?
It's massive.
So they would legit have to like walk up to me like run up to me. Like it would take a while to run up to an individual because it's like so big, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty cavernous
Oh.
place.
I misunderstood that. I totally misunderstood.
Yeah, it's not a
that.
small room where you can just like AoE everything.
Okay, then can I take that back?
Yeah, sure.
Can I take back my non-action and I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast them. It was too complicated. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast my fucking praying dude. It's like stop taking him out. Is that okay? Am
Sure.
I allowed to do that? Thank you. All right, I'm just gonna throw 3 of them at one person. All right, do any of those hit?
2 of them.
Oh, cool. I'm just like sending you to hell, Jim boy. Oh wait. All right, so
10 damage each.
yeah.
Very cool.
Okay, since there's like 30 motherfuckers here. Hold on. I'm gonna come up with a efficient way to manage health pools here.
You could just do a big health pool, and after like a certain amount of like points.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was
one of
gonna
them
do. I was
dies.
like, I'll just pull all their health together, and then every so often, after you do some damage, it just like a couple drop.
They die of a broken heart.
Alright, I'll do mage health pool, and then I'll do fighter health pool, because they're separate groups.
Okay, fair enough. Have a nice day.
I did that math right? I need to make sure I'm not giving them too much health. Yep, that's right. Okay. And, let's see here. Alright, I'm ready. Do your thing. What are you doing? 10 damage each? Alright.
Got 'em.
You're doing that to the mages, correct? Or are you doing that to the cultists surrounding you?
The mages, the mages. They're doing their gay prayer.
Alright, I don't want to be that guy, but you're surrounded by people, so it would be a disadvantage to shoot past them into the mage.
Can I just shoot I'll just shoot one of the fuckers.
Okay, you're gonna hit the guys right in front of you?
Yeah, it's just too much to think about. It's too much to shoot the guy. How many are like cultists trying to kill us, like warriors?
There's a force of about 30 people, but there's 10 mages who don't seem to be like meant to fight you.
Oh, okay. They're doing like their worship. Okay, well, I'm just gonna kill. I kill the guys in front of me. Then I try to kill them. That's my intent.
Okay, so you hit 2 of them. All right, cool. Next up is Hildegard. Would you like to do something?
I have planted the bomb.
Yeah, bombs are planted. Oh, did you light them or did?
Yeah, let's.
Okay, they're lit. Let's just say a turn goes by. How many turns do you want them to go off at?
One.
I'll let you decide. Okay, so instantly. You guys didn't notice Hildegard or the allied forces yet, but all of a sudden, you hear a boom, and 3 different explosions go off. Rocks go flying. Parts of the ceiling cave in. Everybody needs to roll a dexterity saving throw, or a dexterity check.
Obviously, I've gotten out of the way of my own explosives.
Yeah, of course, you went back into the tunnel, right?
Of course. How stupid do you think
Is it
I
a
am?
saving throw?
Doesn't matter. Same roll for me.
I was just gonna do a dexterity. Yeah, you can do a saving throw or a check if you want, whichever one you prefer. Doesn't matter to me.
See you later.
13. Some of the cultists seem to be able to avoid it.
I got a 14. So I guess I avoid it.
The High Inquisitor dodges it.
I have a question. While that's happening, can I...
Sorry?
Can I cast something?
On your initiative turn. Unless you have a reaction. If you have a reaction ability, you can do that.
Where is that at?
It would, I don't know, it would just be one of your abilities. It should say reaction or something. I don't know if you have it.
How many cultists get crushed?
Was that traits?
I have no idea. I've never done reactions before.
It's in your
Like I know,
actions.
I think
it's literally in the actions tab, and it should say actions in combat. It'll like say it'll say under reactions like what you get.
let's see here. So Luna, go ahead
Oh,
and
I apparently have opportunity attack.
Well, no, everybody has that.
Yeah, everybody has that. Luna, you go ahead and take 1d10 of damage since you rolled a 14 to dodge the rocks.
What?
I'm sorry. What'd you say to roll?
Wait, what was your dexterity,
But
Joseph?
you said that 13 was... Your roll 13 was for those people, and they were able to get out of it.
No, some of them, because it's a giant group, so they're... Yeah, don't worry about it. So,
Yeah, but
Luna, you're taking a d10. Wilhelmina, you're taking a d20 worth of damage. These guys are taking... Let's see here.
All right, like.
I'll have the occultist take d20 because there's a big group of them. 16 damage? No, actually I'll do a d30. What? What the fuck?
Can we just go with the D20? I'll go with the 20.
All right, we'll do 16 damage. D30 rolls a 3.
What are these fucking memes you're posting in lewd chat?
What?
I fucking hate this.
Yeah.
Don't visit lewd chat.
Okay.
For
Some of
God's
you are
sakes,
cool.
don't go to
Don't
lewd
visit
chat.
lewd chat.
Some of them
Okay,
are
so
cool.
Hildegard's turn passes. A shit ton of rocks fall on people. Some occultists take damage, but they seem to have been able to avoid it fairly well. Luna gets knocked by some rocks, but she's not taking any serious damage.
And I've hopefully created enough of a distraction to allow Darius's men to...
do you want them to
charge
flood
it.
in? Okay.
Yeah.
So you give them the word to engage. Wilhelmina, a boulder fell on you, and but you're able to push it off of you.
Oh my god.
Ow.
Someone's taking stupid pills.
Let's see here. Who's next?
I'm helping!
No, you're not.
Next is Durais. So Durais sees you give them the word to engage with the bombs. They rush in.
What?
Instant.
We didn't give a word.
Hildegard did.
Oh.
Hildegard's the one leading the alliance here.
Okay. Well, he brought more people? I mean, she?
Like a huge crowd of people from Liberator and the Verdant Hand are flooding into the room now. And you just hear ah, like this, like fucking ambush. The cavalry has arrived to save you. Alright, see here. Durais is gonna try to attack some of the cultists surrounding you to clear the path. Okay. He runs up to one of the occultists and he pulls out his cane and just like cracks his cane across his face, slips a spike out from the cane sheath and sticks it in his stomach.
hold up. Real quick, Quentin. I assume I have restocked all my inventory and have, if not my old rapier, a new rapier back.
Yeah, sure. I'll say you could do that.
Epic.
Darius was able to provide you with everything you needed before you engaged in assault. Let's see here. Seven damage. All right, it is Luna's turn.
I want to cast. Oh, where's my spell? Produce flame. Is there anybody near me?
You are surrounded by people.
Okay. So, how many people are around me in a 10-foot radius?
In a 10-foot radius, enemies exclusively, there are, I want to say, 10 enemies.
Okay. So, I'm gonna attack with the flame. Wait. So this is just producing flame. So a flickering flame appears in my hand. Oh, never mind then.
Oh, it's not an attack. It's just make
well,
a flame.
it is an attack. It says you can also attack with the flame, although doing so ends the spell. When you cast a spell, or as an action on a later turn, you can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
I'll just cast Thunderclap then.
Okay, you do have Wilhelmina within 10 feet of you and Darius. You still want to proceed?
Oh, are you breathing heavily?
Wilhelmina's having flashbacks.
This is how it went down in the stores.
Fine, you want me to not?
No, I don't care. You can do whatever you want.
Kill me! Shoot me!
Shoot me, piglet.
Alright, so they'll roll.
Wait, hold on. I want to cast something else.
Okay.
I'll cast Conjure Elemental.
Ooh, okay. What are the elemental stats? Or is it able to attack the moment you summon it? Or does it have to wait a turn?
I don't know. So it just says roll. Oh, roll initiative for the elemental.
Oh, okay. So this is like an NPC on its own. Alright, go ahead and roll your initiative.
So that would just be like a d20, right?
We'll say plus
that?
2.
Oh, okay.
I'll give it the same initiative as you. $12?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going last. Elemental. All right. So your element, that's your action. Do you want to move or cast a bonus action?
I want to say to my elemental, attack them.
Okay. It will on its turn.
Yeah, on its turn. It says if you don't issue any commands to the elemental, it just defends itself. But otherwise takes no action. So I want to just give it an action.
All right, very cool. You guys all witness Wilhelmina cast a summoning spell, and a giant elemental appears within the fray.
What element?
Fire.
A giant fire elemental.
Oh yeah.
Actually, it could be a salamander.
Salamander is not an element.
It says air, earth, fire, salamander.
Salamander!
I don't know why.
Alright, anyways.
Let's see here.
Wouldn't that just be fire?
It is the High Inquisitor's turn. Let me see here. I see.
Oh, salamander elemental is pretty cool. But that does mostly like a fire element.
Wait, where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, I'm not used to spell casting characters, so give me a second.
Oh, okay.
This is all new to me. Okay, so that's what... Alright, yeah. Oh, okay.
Hmm?
Oh god, this is a lot of fucking reading.
Am I gonna have to snipe that hoe?
What?
Alright, so the High Inquisitor is going to cast Bestow Curse on Wilhelmina Ghouls.
What does that do?
It is a ability that is going to give you disadvantage on your charisma rolls.
Is it a?
And you also have disadvantage on attack rolls, and you also
What level of spell is that? Out of curiosity.
level 5, and it should be a spell you might have.
I'm gonna use my reaction ability counter spell.
How does that work?
So it's level 4 or higher. So I make an ability check using spellcasting ability. The DC equal. Wait, hold on. If it. Sorry. If it is a level 4 spell or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So what's the spell's level?
The spell's level is level 5.
Level 5. So that's a 15 DC I have to beat, basically.
Okay, so
So-
roll to see if you dispel.
So I'm trying to just cancel that. I'm just like, that is canceled.
You're canceled. Racism is canceled.
Pretty much.
So I'm going to use my spellcasting, so I'm going to use my... Sorry. I need to like make sure to get all the numbers right. Alright, see you later.
Alright, the High Inquisitor puts his hand on Wilhelmina, but Wilhelmina already had a spell prepared in her hand, and she casts it, and you just hear a and then like, and the High Inquisitor
Farted.
like looks at you confused, and he touches you, and touches you again, and touches you again, and you just hear that's the end of the Inquisitor's turn. Okay, it is the cultist's turn.
I get a human wave charge to the fucking wall.
Oh my god.
Huh?
That's the best part I've ever seen.
So I'll say... Holy shit! Alright.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Back. Fucking
Oh.
see you later, me.
Oh, that's...
What is this for?
This is plus 5.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so that attack doesn't land. I forgot to roll the hit first. That's a nat 1. Alright, all of them, like, all these warriors and occultists rush toward Luna and start casting spells and thrusting weapons at her, and she's able to duck, dip, dive, and dodge magically between hits. Some of them grazing the armor, others missing entirely, but you manage to just finesse your way through a horde of attacks. It is now the Alliance's turn. So the group of thugs and liberators charge in with their weapons and begin to fight the horde of cultists surrounding you. I'll say that there's like 50 Alliance's members here.
Wait, who they try attacking?
The cultists.
Who did they try attacking though?
It's just like a war between like two groups of people.
Oh, is it a gang war?
Yeah, it's a gang war.
Oh, okay.
23 to hit. Let's see here.
Hit who?
The cultists. The bad guys.
Wait, like, so the... Never mind. I don't know. I'm too fucking stupid to follow this.
Yes, you are.
Wow.
Made with vodka, coffee, liqueur.
$328 damage. One for...
For who?
Quinn's like playing a fucking game of Warhammer 40k over there, like...
Alright, so you guys are hopelessly surrounded. Luna, you by some miracle are able to evade the attacks of dozens of high-level warriors and spellcasters. But you could see that if that hit you, you would have been way fucking dead. But in your time of need, as a miracle, your allies from the Verdant and from the Liberator charge in, weapons in hand, and all-out war breaks out with over 100 men in this room now fighting each other. And you just see a shit ton of damage and loss on the side of the occultists as the ambush is struck. Cool. Elemental's turn? Yeah. Alright. What does the elemental do?
Well, it's an attack. Trying to see. Doesn't really say it's attack.
Does it have a strength modifier? Or a spell?
No. Okay. I don't understand. So.
Oh! I'm supposed to have the elemental statistics.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look it up. Shit.
Well, I have to continue concentrating on it.
Yeah, it means you can't cast other spells while this elemental is here.
Yeah.
Let me look up this elemental. 5th edition fire elemental.
Oh, it's an 8th level. Did I do it 8th level? I'll just do it on the 6th level. Oh wait. I did it on the 5th level, I'm sorry.
Oh, 5th.
I have it for the 5th, 6th, and 8th.
Oh
Yeah,
my
what do I want to do?
goodness.
Can you post the stats in game chat?
I'm trying to find the free stats for it.
Okay.
I think I found it actually. Okay. It has multi-attack. It can attack twice, Cheyenne. Here, I'm gonna send you a picture, okay? And it has some of its stuff here.
Cheyenne just left to go get some food.
Well, I'm gonna send it to her. Or I can put it in the out-of-game chat. How about, or in-game chat. How about that?
Yeah. I think it's for memes.
At Luna. So that has all the damage for it there.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder.
So she said it's gonna attack. I assume it's gonna hit the cultists. Should I just do this for her?
Alright.
Should I just roll the attack for her and assume it's hitting cultists? Because that's the only
Yeah.
thing she can hit.
Yeah.
Well, I guess she could hit the Inquisitor. He's there too.
Nah.
Roll d20 plus 6. 21.
Did I kill anybody when I did my spell out of curiosity?
When you did your spell, no, but when the Alliance attacked, yes. I'll say that 5 people, no, I'll say like 3 people died.
And nobody's near the fire near us.
What's that?
Nobody's near my firewall.
Your firewall's on the outer rim, isn't it?
It's
Where the
around
mages
us.
are? Oh, it's around
No,
you?
no, yeah. Remember I canceled that?
Oh, so you just put it to where the cultists are around you? Okay. No, that didn't kill them, but it's certainly doing damage. Oh god, does that damage allies too? Because now there's a bunch of alliance there.
No, it says it's.
No, I'm talking about Joseph's firewall.
Oh.
Because he put it around you and the cultists, but now it's not just cultists, it's cultists and alliance.
So the attack would just be touch.
So I rolled for your attack.
Oh.
You got a 21, which passes.
Wow.
And then you do a creature that touches the elemental or hits it with a melee attack does 1d10. The damage of the attack is 2d6 plus 3. So 9 damage, but you can do it twice.
Yes.
So
Do it
let's roll
twice.
again, huh?
Gets 9 again.
18 hits actually. 2d6
Why
plus
don't
3.
I to attack? I mean, damage.
9 damage.
Wow.
So 18 damage.
Not bad.
Very cool, Cheyenne. Or I mean Luna. It is now. Oh shit!
What?
I clicked out of my Word document. Don't worry, I fixed it.
Oof. Oh,
It is
what is
now
this?
the Archbishop's turn. The Archbishop's sword glows, and he runs up next to Wilhelmina. He says,
Wait, he went through my wall.
"Oh, did he?
That bitch.
Oh my god, there's 72 questions in this?
How much damage does he do from the wall?"
Damage.
A 5d6. Would that even be enough to kill him?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it for me.
Let's see. Oh no, 5d8. 19. So wait, the Inquisitor's coming to go punch me?
No, hold on. Archbishop takes 19 damage. Okay. The Inquisitor is within melee distance of you. But the Archbishop runs up next to you. He just runs through the fire and doesn't even give a fuck. His sword glows, shines a bright, radiant light. And he strikes the High Inquisitor.
Wait. The Archbishop is on our side?
Yeah. 33 damage. Wham! Radiant light explodes and blinds you for a second as he hits the High Inquisitor.
Wait,
All right, that's right. I fucking dragged the fucking dude here. Right.
Wait, did he kick us out of the church?
Yeah, context, your character doesn't know this. You're surprised that the Archbishop is here on your side. But
I'm literally surprised right now.
however, the Inquisition was blackmailing and using the Archbishop, and Duressfall was able to convince him to join the assault and betray the Inquisition. And in exchange, the Archbishop will be, what's the word? Pardoned for his crimes? So he's at... Okay. It is now Wilhelmina's turn.
Okay. So there's two guys fighting over me.
They're fighting
So
over you.
the Archbishop, clad in his paladin armor, comes flying in to help you, and he strikes the High Inquisitor. What do you do?
I'm gonna finger
like,
death
"Sing."
the Inquisitor because obviously the Inquisitor tried casting a spell at me, but his bitch boy ass couldn't stop me.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just gonna touch him with my finger of death and just send him
You're gonna
back to the
diddle him?
shadow realm. Yeah, I'm gonna diddle him. Actually, right from behind too. So he's gonna be like in a fucking duel of fates, like fucking Star Wars, and I'm just gonna come up right behind him and just go boom.
You're gonna flank around the side and hit him?
I'll literally say, I don't know what I'm gonna say. Nice knowing you.
Insert funny tagline here. 48 damage. You strike him and a pulse of purple arcane energy ripples through him and he goes, "Ah!" and he coughs out blood like all anime style.
Thank you. Thank you. This is just what I live for. Is he dead?
No, he's still standing.
No, you bitch. How dare you still be alive? Alright.
Wait, did you roll to even hit him?
I don't.
Oh, you don't? It just works? You just touch him?
I just touch him.
Oh, okay then. Okay. It is now Hildegard's turn.
I'm still in stealth, right?
Yes, you haven't attacked anyone.
Well, I guess it wouldn't. I guess it wouldn't matter.
You get sneak attack and advantage on whoever you want to hit.
Oh, actually, correction. I'm sorry. Can we go back to mine? He needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Actually.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's weird. It just automatically hits.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. He needs to make a Constitution saving.
Constitution, you say? What is his Constitution? +2. 14.
He has to go. He has to go against my DC. No, it doesn't. Never.
Yeah, I was like, it's probably gonna be like at least 16 or 18.
It's 18.
Yeah, I figure. All right.
Just wanted to do fair play.
Fair play. Makes no difference. All right, Hildegard, what are you doing?
I suppose that I will close in on the nearest enemy and start blasting.
What are you gonna hit them with?
My rapier.
All right.
I was gonna say nice and four.
Are you gonna hit the High Inquisitor or are you gonna hit the cultists?
Let's whack the High Inquisitor.
All right. You get sneak attack and advantage.
Oh shit, that's right. I need to re-equip my sword. Where's my sword? There it is. Get out of here, short sword.
Actually, I'm gonna go get my peaches.
And okay, so I need to roll to hit. Yikes!
Nat one, but you roll for advantage, so roll again. That's better.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay.
So do your D8 plus your 68, I think, is the sneak attack. If I'm wrong, please correct me.
Okay, so that's just this is normal or fuck.
Oh no, it's 8d6. I'm dyslexic. Right, Joseph? It's 8d6
What? For what?
for sneak
What?
attack. For sneak attack.
I have no idea. It literally says on his thing.
I know. I think I'm like. At first I said 8d6, but I'm like, wait, it's 68. I think.
It might be 86, honestly.
I can't remember.
Wait, why'd you do a 1d8?
Well, that's his
Oh, that's
sword
a
damage.
That's normal damage.
Are you able to
should
see
say-
what your sneak attack bonus is?
It says it on your actions,
Once
Chris.
per turn, you can deal. Yeah, I see it. Hold up, just give me a second. Is it
Oh, isn't it? It's
fucking
snowing?
cold today? Not here. Fuck her.
Oh, is Lexi,
It's
does Lexi
just-
say something?
It's just fucking cold, is what it is.
Hold on. let me see.
He's gonna go outside. He's gonna help.
Once per turn, you can deal 8d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack or Alright, yeah, that's it.
Ow. I'm gonna go see that shit.
It's snowing outside? Should I have a look? 30 damage? Holy shit, Chris.
It's snowing. But it's very light.
Yo, what the fuck?
It's snowing.
I'm gonna go see that shit.
Ah, not here yet. Oh shit, well wait, hold up, it is.
It's not snowing where I'm at.
All the text, it's like really small for us. Like it just started. It's like you see him.
Aren't you in the
Like,
same area as
I-
me, Joseph?
I've seen a grand total of 2 flakes, but I've seen them.
Yeah, they're flakes. They're totally not like big. They're just flakes. But you know that makes me impressed.
I was
There's
like, I just looked
there's
outside and I was like, I don't
five.
see
Nope.
anything.
Fucking dandruff over
Joseph,
here.
aren't you
give me
just
a
down the
second
street from me?
Hmm?
Aren't you just down the street from me?
No.
Oh, I thought you were close to me. Where are you guys?
I'm down the highway from you.
Because I'm like, I looked outside and I was like, I don't see any snow.
Well, it's not snowing. It's like frosty.
Well,
out there.
nothing is falling for me.
Okay, we're not super close, but we're not super far.
You're like, what,
Thank
20
you,
minutes
Sharon.
away?
Yeah.
We have some distance, but because we live next to highways, you can get to it really quickly. All right, well that's just strange. Sorry to interrupt the game. I just thought it was I'm like 20 minutes from you, so there's some distance between you and me.
'Cause I
Wow,
was
you
like,
got a 30?
yeah, that's 30 damage from Chris. Plus 10, actually. Alright. He just sneaks up behind the High Inquisitor and stabs the rapier through him, and you can see it plunge out of his stomach.
Assassination.
He goes, you just see fucking blood pour out of him.
I just did that. Ignore that.
It is now Derise's turn.
Going to the grocery store. Gonna eat a lot of peaches.
16. He misses. Cultist's turn.
Oh my god, my weather icon changed to snow.
Oh, really?
Very cool.
Alright, I have oohed and awed appropriately about the snow. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
I mean, still pretty cool.
If it snows again, like it did like 2 years ago, I'm gonna.
So after the alliance of thugs and Liberator clash into the cultist, spells and weapons and projectiles are flying all over the place. Blood is spilling everywhere. 240 damage is done to the alliance.
Jesus.
Oh, you did?
No,
I
there's
imagine
no,
we've
there's
lost a
it's
couple of guys.
like a number of people have fallen, but the war still rages on.
What? How is the fucking Head Inquisitor still up?
Oh yeah, he's still absolutely still up. But you plunged the sword straight through his stomach and blood just poured out.
Alright.
Alliance's turn to retaliate. Wait a minute. Hold on, is that right? Oh no, Luna, it's your turn.
Haha! Well, I have to continue concentrating, right?
Yeah, but you have control of...
Attack!
Oh no, you can... so your elemental... Yeah, you can't do anything, but you can do a movement or a bonus action.
Well, I want to say attack.
Okay.
Can I move towards the statue?
You are surrounded by guards. Or not guards,
never
by,
mind
by
then.
cultists. So you're just... It would be difficult for you to do so.
I was gonna say, maybe can I use Arcana to see what kind of spell they're trying to cast?
Oh, on the statue?
No, well, on the statue where the magic circle.
Yeah, you're trying to see what the mages are doing?
Yeah.
Roll for Arcana.
God. 7, 8. Yeah. Ooh, unnat 20.
Yeah, so you look at it, you examine the pentagram, not the pentagram, the diagram. You see the nature of the spell casting, and you can tell that it's some sort of... it looks like they're trying to free something from the statue, as if it's trying to reanimate.
Wow. Do I know who the statue is of?
You can guess, because the books you got from the High Rector's office talked about a demon lord, a demon harbinger named Typharos.
Mm.
And you could presume that this could be him.
Okay.
Alright, Luna used your bonus action to roll Arcana check. It is the High Inquisitor's turn. He is...
I imagine he's not very happy right about now.
Wait, the High Rector or the Inquisitor?
The Inquisitor, not the High Rector. Did I say High Rector?
No,
I don't know. I
you
might have
did not.
misheard. I misheard.
No.
I misheard.
Okay. What is this? Okay, I see. All right, so the High Richter, fuck, I keep saying High Richter. High Inquisitor touches himself, and he suddenly takes off into the sky and escapes you guys, and he flies toward the statue, instantly taking out the gem that Luna had lost at the mage's office, and he sticks it into the head of the statue.
He sticks it in his ass.
He sticks it in his ass. He puts the stone in the statue, and you can see it immediately light up as the magic flowing through the diagram surges through the statue into the crystal, and it shines a bright light. That is his movement and his bonus action. He's going to cast... Oh no, he casted Levitate on himself, so that's his turn. Alright, that's all he can do.
Idiot.
Cultist's turn.
What is that for?
190 damage to the Alliance.
To the cultists.
No, because I accidentally did the cultist turn too early. I got out of initiative, so I already did that damage to the Alliance.
Oh, okay.
So the oh wait, no, I did the Alliance's damage too early. Now it's the cultist damage to the Alliance. That's right. I'm confusing things. So that's 190. Okay, I think that's right. Yeah, alright. It is now the Elemental's turn.
Oh my god.
Oh, Luna, would you tell me what the Elemental's health is, by the way? I don't have the health marked down. Just in case it gets attacked.
102, or you could roll.
Oh yeah, there it is. Hit points.
Do you want to roll for it, or you just want to use the 102?
I'll roll for it, I guess. 12 d10 plus 36, right?
12 d10 and plus 36, yeah.
One. I'm not even rolling in dice chat. Fucking me.
Shane, you can't be that drunk. Calm down.
How much have you had to drink?
He's like, shut up, asshole.
It was a plus 36? I think. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, plus 36. Dice chat. Wow.
116 health?
Better. Yeah.
Alright. So noted. Do you want to roll your attack against who?
Me?
Yeah, you have control of the elemental. Who's he attacking? You have the choice of either the cultists... Oh, actually, that's the only choice because the Inquisitor flew away.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and do your roll.
Yeah, we fucked him up.
You get
So
2
I
attacks.
roll, what, like a d20?
It should be on the picture I sent you in the in-game chat.
God damn it. Okay.
It's plus 6 to hit with the d20.
So just a d20 plus 6.
Yeah. And then if it does hit, it's 2d6 plus 3.
It doesn't hit.
I better eat some cheese balls to make
Yeah, you
myself
start
feel better.
swinging, but the occultists are backing up from it, and they're scared of and wary of this gigantic fire elemental. That's 1 hit, by the way. You get another one.
Oh.
So they
Okay.
they duck and dive away from the attack. But there's a second swing. That one hits.
And then you said it is
2d6 plus.
Right.
Yeah, plus 3.
11.
11 damage. Alright, some of them dove underneath the first swing, but now that they're prone on the ground, he slams his second fist down onto them and an explosion of fire bursts. It is now the High Inquisitor's turn. Oh, no, that's the Elemental's turn. I thought that was Luna's turn. Wilhelmina's back, or Archbishop, sorry. Shit, there's so many people here.
Oh my god. I'm done.
Archbishop. A set of golden wings bursts from the Archbishop's back, and he flies toward the High Inquisitor, drawing his radiant blade again. $27 damage. He slashes. Oh, hold on. Roll 20 plus 6. 16. Oh, actually, he misses. He slashes his blade. And the light just suddenly passes past the Inquisitor as he dodges to the right with his flight ability. Back to Wilhelmina.
Alright. So, nobody got caught in my wall.
Oh, sorry. Shit, I forgot to account for that. Your wall does how much damage again?
It is a 5d8. But they have 5d8 actually. If they're anywhere like they're fucked.
Yeah, I'll say that this is a huge. Well, does it hit allies as well? I need to know this.
It does, unfortunately.
All right, so it's gonna deal. Roll your damage, and it's gonna deal that to both the allies and the cults.
See you later.
Yeah, you're gonna have to remind me that I'm keeping track of a lot of stuff here. 27.
No, but it's one-sided, so basically on like the side that, like basically the side faced out to the world. Yeah. Oh, how far is the stone from me? Like that stone the guy that the fuckboy was playing with?
I want to say you're on the outer rim of the circle by the tables, so it's about a 60-foot travel distance.
Okay, I can't do that. Never mind.
27 to them. 27 to them. Okay.
You said how many? Okay. I'm going to, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast that hoe right in like with some dude.
Haha.
You cut out on the who you were identifying. Who were you shooting?
It's the Inquisitor, right? That's
Okay, you're gonna shoot in the sky and hit him? No, he's actually in the sky 60 feet away from you.
So he's not in a fight with the Paladin anymore?
Well, the Paladin flew up to him, so they're both in the sky.
Oh my god.
They're fighting in the air.
So they're... This is great. Alright, well I'm gonna attack, Slide Boy McGee. Is he... I have 120 feet range.
You can hit him.
Do I still get him? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Go ahead and roll your 3 attacks. You forgot the D.
I see. I was like, why is it not? Don't forget the
Roll
D.
for intelligence, Joseph.
Yeah, we'll definitely make that.
All 3 hit. Roll your damage.
Okay.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Honestly,
I'm smarter than a 5th grader. Well, I know the show. I know the show.
So
Yeah, you
34.
smoked it.
yeah.
Okay.
Squad Boy gone.
I'm trying to do math here. Fuck, mental math. 200.
This is why you write everything down, dude.
All right, I got it.
Gotta show your work.
Okay. He dodges the paladin's blade. However, as he ducks under the blade, 3 beams hit him in the chest, one after another, and he gets knocked across the room.
See you later, fuckboy.
Ah! Fuck. Let's see. It is Hildegard's turn.
Well, I guess since I'm stuck on the ground, I'll go. I'll help our friends thin out the cultists.
All right, General Hildegard, roll your attack.
Harasho.
I'll say since this is an all-out like war battle, you basically get sneak attack on everything you fight.
That makes sense.
Because because everybody's
This is like a fucking gigantic melee. Ballroom Blitz.
I love that map.
$21.
all right. That hits.
What do I need again?
Joseph,
6.
have you seen the 6th International?
Yeah, I saw.
Shit.
Fucking revolutionary.
33 damage total.
Not revolutionary, my man.
All right.
Yeah, like total 34 damage, yeah.
Hildegard just runs through the crowd and just stabbing one guy after another. Stab, stab, stab. Let's see.
Go text my dad. Orthodox marks.
How many did I drop?
I wouldn't say you dropped any, but you just ran through and started slashing people. You weren't really paying attention to if they fell or not. You were just running through the crowd dealing damage.
I like to imagine that you were just running through the crowd like Naruto run, both blades in the edge of your hands and just started cutting.
Yeah, he pulled a Madara.
I have a rapier.
Very true, very true.
So I guess you could say you rapiered him to death.
Did I
I'll
kill
see
him?
myself out.
Yes, please.
Let me see here. This is important what I'm doing. Alright. I'm posting in the out-of-game chat. This is my time to join the out-game chat.
No, you're in the out of game chat. What are you fucking posting? Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
Let me see. Let me watch this
I just
video.
skipped into like the middle of it and they were like.
Yeah, you have to skip to the middle of it.
Yeah, just like running through people. Like,
You want to dance with me as well?
yeah, that's basically Hildegard's debate.
Alright. It is now Luna's turn.
Well, I have to continue. Continue. Do the thing.
Yeah.
But
You always
I
have the option
will-
to bonus action or...
I will attack.
Well, you can't attack
So,
anything.
Cancel. Oh, well, I mean, not myself, but with. Oh, never mind.
You
I
can
understand.
move, or you can talk, or you can bonus action.
The fuck's a book?
Small things like if you want to hand a potion to somebody, or if you want to,
You
or
should-
if you want to do a
you should-
perception check, things like that.
You should also check your thing because literally bonus sometimes be class relevant. So basically, some people might be allowed to do certain bonus actions that other people can't. So please check your actions because you might be able to do some cool shit.
Like that Arcana check you did before, that was one of your bonus actions.
Disengage, dodge, grapple, hide, improvise. Is there anybody that's like dead?
Yeah, there's some
Yeah.
dead guys.
Like on our side?
Both sides.
Oh shit. Can I go to the stone and try to take out the
It is 60 feet away from you. You would take 2 turns to get there.
Okay, that's fine. I'll head over there.
You're also surrounded by cultists, so you would, I would say your movement is impaired by half. So you can travel like 15 feet until you
Okay.
get out of the cultists.
Okay.
So we'll say here's what we'll do, okay?
Can I
You'll
fart
you'll
and
you'll
then,
take a
like, get
turn.
away?
You'll take a turn to get through the cultists. You'll take a turn to travel the 30 feet, and you'll take another turn to travel another 30 feet. So let's say it'll take you 3 turns to get there.
Okay, that's fine.
So that's what we'll do.
What is this?
It is the High Inquisitor's turn. He has the Paladin flying in front of him. He's going to...
State test.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck, I hit the use button. He's going to cast Feeble Mind on the Archbishop.
He's gonna force them to take stupid pills.
So the Archbishop needs to roll against him.
You're literally playing Warhammer 40k against. Great.
Yeah, this might have been better as a Warhammer 40k campaign, actually.
Just we couldn't play against himself like the whole time.
Very cool.
Why can't I find the meme of like stupid bitch pills or dumb bitch pills?
So he takes 46, but he doesn't get affected by the stupid.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Is it?
13 damage. All right, you see, you see him cram a stupid pill down the paladin's throat, and he just kind of takes damage, but he's not stupid. All right.
Very cool.
Bruh.
It is the cultist's turn. $208 damage to the Alliance.
How many of them are there fucking left?
It is the Alliance's turn. $222 damage to the cultists. All right. It is now the Elemental's turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll to attack.
Yep.
Cultist, right?
Mm-hmm. 15.
Those are...
Swing,
Okay.
swing, miss, miss.
That's it.
Yep.
So there you go.
Archbishop's turn. $22. He takes his radiant blade and strikes the Inquisitor. Holy smite! He smacks him, and a flashlight blinds everyone in the room for a second as the Inquisitor is blown through the air.
I don't get blinded, I don't think.
Well, it's just flavor text. 24 damage.
I just
Okay.
took a DNA test.
So... Turns out what?
You're 100% dumb bitch.
Oh shit. You're right.
Alright, give me a moment. I need to use the restroom. Everybody take a break. DM,
Okay.
DM is desperate.
I'm
I'm a desperate man, don't test me.
Just pee in a bottle.
Is he gonna like take a shit in the fucking beer bottle? Like,
Yep.
Take a
why are you
shit.
still here? Go take a shit, dude. Like, getting mixed messages. This is like the most important poop. Also him. I gotta hear some witty comments first.
I wish I had the pizza.
A pizza?
A pizza?
I
Or
wish
With
I-
pizza on a bagel!
I'd shut the fuck up.
you can have pizza anytime.
So did you see that movie Solo? Anybody? Well, Shannon saw it because there was.
Did I?
I think
I
you
don't
did.
remember.
Chris, did you see Solo?
No.
You should go watch it and mostly just keep an eye out for the big battle scene, and it just made me think of actually
what?
Warhammer 40k.
Warhammer.
I was like, man, this is kind of what a Warhammer 40k movie should be. Actually, you know what? I'm throwing it in general chat nation. There you go. There.
Warhammer 40k, but Star Wars. Mm, 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 mm.
I'm just here. I'm not,
Kill yourself. Or don't.
I
That's all my
swear to God,
dad.
if you offend my little tribal group, I'm gonna fucking ooga boonga. I swear to God, I'll put your fucking head on a spike and like have you fucking there to like ward off the fucking mailman who tries to deliver mail across the street. Like I swear to God, I will go fucking full like you ever seen a caveman with an AK-47? That's my ass.
Ted Kaczynski. The Ted Kaczynski.
I, I swear to God, I will unibomber for fucking writing fucking opinions.
Your
that I don't
DM has
think-
returned.
Hi.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Are you guys here?
Welcome back.
You just came back as soon as I started going on a rant.
Oh yeah. You're always going on rants, so I'm not surprised. All right, here we go.
Just
go.
it's on my dad. Orthodox Marxism, and he's like, "What?" And I was like, "What do you think of it?" And he's like, "It's evil."
They can take the test.
All right. Who did I leave off at? That was the Archbishop. That is correct. Okay, so it is Wilhelmina's turn.
It's Wilhelmina's turn?
Yeah.
Good. That's good. That's good. Is Flyboy McGee still flying above me? Like he dares
Yeah.
fucking fly? Okay. Okay. So I
You
use
dare meme on me?
you dare fucking like so I'm gonna just do an
Did they
epic
mess with me?
I'm gonna do an epic
Fuck
air
boy?
move and I'm just gonna I'm just gonna do what I did like fucking game. Like I'm just gonna fucking just you know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna fucking Eldritch Blast him.
Shoot that shit out of the sky!
Want you to get every gun we have and fire on that man. Shoot that piece of junk out of the sky. All right. So did I hit him at all?
2 of them did.
There, I hit him 13. Did he die yet?
13 damage. You hit him, but he doesn't seem to be too harmed.
Damn.
What, babe? It's snowing in some parts. I just checked outside. I didn't see anything. It's better to look out through the door. Let me see.
It's like little pebbles. A little bit. But you can see very little pebbles. Protect my car. No. We're really gonna put it. Oh, in the undercover fight. Basically, like it's cold.
Oh my God, Chris, you can't just be posting it. Are these ships?
No, it's hail. Little itty bitty. It's like soft.
Some of these are stretching into the lewd land. Sorry, I don't mind, but they are getting closer and closer to this land.
They're fully clothed. All of them are fully clothed and not doing anything explicitly suggestive.
That girl is not even wearing underwear. Apron on. Like, don't even lie to me.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Thanks, very cool.
All right, we'll come back to this.
I'm
no,
back.
No, we don't have to move it. All right,
Nick
come
distracted
back.
me.
How you
Alright,
doing? Coming off in game?
Hi.
Okay.
so you
This
hit those two I roll for damage. Hildegard, what are you doing?
I guess I will stab more cultists.
More Madara, let's go.
More.
Please do not look at out of gaming chat.
In the midnight hour, she cried more.
Blast that piece of junk out of the sky! Wilhelmina shooting fucking Eldritch Blast. 22, yep, you run through the crowd doing damage. Roll for damage. $36 damage, holy shit.
How many fuckers still alive?
64.
That better drop like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, people are dropping. If not by you, by the Alliance. People are just consistently dropping one at a time. I think Wilhelmina's at full health though, so it's not like doing anything for her. But also bear in mind that the High Inquisitor. Oh well, you and both you and the High Inquisitor are drawing like shit tons of HP off this because the Inquisitor is a warlock as well.
Well, no. You misunderstand. You only get the HP if you kill somebody.
Oh, if you're the one who kills him? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been adding the health because I honestly forgot about the ability.
Thank Christ.
Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out which ability that's called.
Hold on, I will research it real quick while you look up your boy pussy nonsense.
Oh, Dark One's Blessing. When you reduce a hostile creature to 0, you gain 25 temporary HP.
It's
Yeah,
pretty good.
I found it.
Okay, it's pretty
Okay.
It's like one last game when you sent me a bunch of little weaklings. It's like, oh, free health?
Free hell. Here we go. Alright, that is Hildegard's turn. Derise's turn. He's going to also join Hildegard in the fight. Nat 1, never mind. Luna, it's your turn.
I continue moving towards the
Alright, so
statue.
you have bypassed the... You spent one turn bypassing the cults. Now you're moving 30 feet. You have another 30 feet to go.
Cool.
It is the High Inquisitor's turn. He is going to cast Imprisonment on the Archbishop. On a Wisdom saving throw.
Rolls on that one. Rolls on that one.
And 2. He is able
Too good
to...
to be true.
He's able to resist the imprisonment. Shit. High Inquisitor. Like, Archbishop's too strong for this Inquisitor's spells.
I feel bad for the Inquisitor. His first spell literally got canceled. Now he just can't do anything.
Yeah, it was like that one guy in that video.
Cultist
God,
turn.
shut the fuck down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep posting. Yeah. Yeah.
209 damage to the Alliance.
Jesus. I feel the Alliance has been wailed on more by the, Have you been keeping track of all this damage?
Yeah,
Son of a
I'm
bitch.
doing the math.
He has an Excel spreadsheet.
Goddamn.
Who looks like they're gonna like die out? Is it our guys or their guys?
They're about even, actually.
Oh my god.
There's
I
a
might just
there
throw a
is.
fireball
I will
at
let
them.
you know that there is only a 20 health difference between them.
I'm gonna throw a fucking fireball at one of them, just like fucking meme it out.
Let's speed this up. Let's start killing both sides a little faster.
I'm like a battle accelerationist.
Look, I'm trying to thin him out. I'm doing my hardest here.
Alliance's turn.
I'm just shooting at the Inquisitor.
Let's see here. $229 damage to the cultists. Alright. It is now the Elemental's turn. Luna?
Go Luna.
Luna's dead.
Luna.
Cheyenne.
I continue. Or is it my turn? Or
It's the Elemental's turn.
Okay, and then he'll go to swing.
Why
Oh,
does he have
yes.
2 turns?
Now I'm gonna let you have 2 turns.
16 misses, 20 hits.
Sorry, what is the damage? 2d6 plus 3. God damn it.
Alright, 10 damage to the cultists. Okay. It is Archbishop's turn. Gonna try to smite him. 36 damage to the High Inquisitor. Wilhelmina, it's your turn. Oh,
Anybody go on my wall?
so now that this round is finished, because the round was finished by the Archbishop, the statue, the magic has drained from all of the tables. There's 2 tables that are empty, so this took a little longer than it would otherwise, but the stone is beginning to fall off the statue, and there's like this flesh behind it from which you can see.
Are the
What?
I don't know.
Uh,
You know what I'm gonna do?
what?
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? You know that Inquisitor that's in the air?
2 hit.
Alright. We're gonna send him to hell. We're gonna make him take back what he did.
Take it back.
Is he dead?
24 damage. Let's see here. No, he is not dead, but he is well bloodied.
Die! Die! Die!
Boof, boof, boof. He keeps trying to cast spells, but it's not working. He's just getting gangbanged from fucking Wilhelmina and the Paladin.
Nice. I love a good gangbang.
Alright. We'll go ahead and go to Hildegard.
Hildy?
I stab some more cultists.
Stop, stop, stop.
A lot of stabbing going on here. Bump, 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 ba 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 bump. Ba 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 ba.
16 does not hit.
Really?
Are you serious, Quentin?
Just all these fucking assholes?
Yep.
I don't get advantage, right?
Can you do dual strikes?
No, you're not stealth, so you don't get advantage.
But can you do like a double strike?
It would say if he could. I don't think he does. Because that's
Nice.
called multi-attack.
Do you?
Wait a minute. Assuming he's attacking people who don't know where he is, like he's flanking them, right? Because they're already in combat. So technically, doesn't he get to roll an advantage because flanking rules?
Oh yeah, flanking does give you advantage. Yeah, okay, you can have advantage.
Dab, which enables surprise attack. God. Yeah, that's something I get it.
Because I've been giving him sneak attack
Hello.
damage, but I haven't been giving him advantage.
You shut the fuck
I mean, he's
up.
been hitting every time anyway. 28 hits.
Don't tell Quentin to shut the fuck up.
Joseph, see, there's a reason why I'm gonna, because like in D&D, I'm a rules.
Wait, no, I need to do the other one first. This is the one I need first.
I am a drunk.
How?
How?
My girlfriend is small. Like, why are you asking these?
I mean, I drank like 2 mixed drink.
Look, Chris, when alcohol enters your body, it gets processed and goes to the blood.
I'm going
you
to
get drunk.
beat your trans ass!
Only rolled 31. That's a pretty weak roll.
So that's 41 damage total. Let's see here.
The last
Hey,
one
that's
was
pretty good.
26, my dude.
I wish I could get drunk, but I have work tomorrow.
Rest
I
in
work
peace.
tomorrow and I'm still drinking.
Okay, how about this? I wish I could be drunk, but I don't have alcohol.
That sounds like a better excuse to me.
Wait, Chris, you have to go to work at 4 a.m.?
Yeah, that's why I'm not drinking much.
Much.
Y'all realize it's snowing outside?
Yeah, we know. We already reacted.
Yeah,
to that.
Lexi.
Oh yeah,
already
that's
told
right.
us.
Yeah.
All right, Moby, you're welcome to hang out and listen to the fight, but if you're not playing, let's not disturb the peace here. 3,000.
Do the test, bitch!
All right, so Hildegard
Oh yeah, do the test.
does the damage. It is now Derise's turn.
I'm gonna go get more drink.
19 hits.
All the other kids with the pumped up kicks.
Let's see here. That is 37 damage. Alright, it is now Luna's turn. Luna's not here. Joseph, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Would you let Luna know it's her turn?
Shannon, it's your turn. Time to be a responsible D&D player. See, I already... When I was done with my turn. Unlike you, you used this piece of shit. Hurry up.
Yo, let's look at
She-
that fucking rain. How about
She,
that?
she apparently continues to go to. Luna goes and runs towards the statue. How far is she from the statue?
Oh, she's reached it now.
You are at the statue. She wants to physically take the stone out.
She will have to roll for acrobatics to climb the statue. It's like literally 20 feet tall.
Do you know your acrobatics modifier? Hurry up.
Gotta love secondhand D&D.
Well, no, it's probably more like 12 feet tall, not 20. That's too tall.
Make yourself a damn character and join.
I will eventually.
Sorry, I drank all my drink. Acrobatics
God,
modifier.
Bullshit.
I have +2. So that. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for acrobatics to see if you can climb the statue. Well, pieces of the stone are falling off. It's no longer a statue anymore. It's coming to life, and as you grab onto the stone, it just falls off, and you can't seem to climb it effectively.
Can I cast? Well, I can't cast actually.
Well, climbing is your main action, and you've used up all your movement as well.
Okay.
So that's it. But you are at the statue. It is now the
Can
High
I pick
Inquisitor's
up the
turn.
stone?
No, because you haven't climbed it.
Okay.
It is the High Inquisitor's turn. Let's see here. He says he's just had enough. Plus.
Excellent.
Bless
Thank you.
you.
Very cool.
I don't think that's gonna be that loud. I'm sorry.
Joseph, when you cast Eldritch Blast, do you use spell attack? That's right?
Yes,
No.
yes.
I thought it's a cantrip.
Cheyenne, shush.
What?
Yes, you use your spell attack modifier for spell attack modifier to hit. Yes, and then you use your modifier, your base modifier for damage modifier. Who? Oh my god, the Inquisitor.
So he's hitting the Paladin with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
He's out of spell slots. That's what happened. He used all 3 of the spell slots.
22 damage to the Archbishop. Alright. It is now the cultist's turn.
Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba bum 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 ba-dum bum.
Hello.
That's for Loot Land.
202 damage to the Alliance.
Oop.
Fuck.
Did they like die or something?
No, I accidentally hit a button I shouldn't have hit. Fuck. Oh, fuck, I keep doing it. Fuck! Okay, problem solved. Alright. Alliance's turn. Retaliate.
Quinton's just basically fighting himself.
This is a lot of fighting.
I'm sorry. It's just like Warhammer 40k, dude. Like, he's playing.
You cut out for me.
I'm sorry, I need to elevate my mic. Yeah, he's just playing Warhammer 40k against himself.
Elemental's turn.
Okay. You roll to attack.
15, 7.
Haha, not one.
No, you're swinging around, but people are just avoiding the elemental.
Like you can avoid an old. Beat my ass, Quentin.
It's a 5-foot range. All they have to do is just back up 5 feet and they're away.
They're
Archbishop's
gonna do
turn.
it on their turn. Go. What does
Archbishop misses his swing on the High Inquisitor. That ends the round, and all of a sudden... Let me switch my music.
Hold on, my firewall.
Firewall? Firewall.
Does my firewall?
The statue, the diagram just shines a bright light as it finishes the casting of the ritual, and the stone on the statue just seems to explode from the demon, and fully reanimated, you see Typharos, a 12-foot tall giant of a demon. Wings
Bitch!
emerge from his back, hard-looking
What?
armored red flesh, glowing yellow eyes, clawed hands, and he emanates an incredible amount of power.
Oh my god. I have just the spell for this guy.
The High Inquisitor, all bloodied and fucked up, looks at you all and yells, "It's too late! It's over! Give up! Surrender!"
Why have I heard this? Wait, how many dead bodies are there? Is it nighttime?
It is nighttime. It is nighttime.
I assume there's more than like 3 corpses in
Oh,
the
there
fucking room.
are there are countless corpses in this room.
Oh, cool, fucking great. Like, I'll wait.
Let's roll for initiative for the demon. 18.
Pretty good.
So, Hildegard, what was your initiative? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
No, I don't remember.
I think
Good luck.
I think he's higher than.
I know I was just shy of Wilhelmina. I was second. I remember that much.
I think it was like 4th or something.
I'll put the demon after. I think Hildegard got an unnatural 20, so I'll put him after Hildegard.
Ew, anarchism.
Fuck you!
Anarchitty.
Disgusting.
All right.
Anarchism.
Next round begins. Wilhelmina, it's your turn.
So I would like to use the ability Dominate Monster.
Okay.
The creature must succeed a saving throw. You know what charm. Yeah, you know which one.
What's the? It's a 18, right?
It is 18 and it gets advantage. It is the demon. Actually, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm too drunk.
Democratic.
No. Hold on. No, I'm sorry. I have
What?
a game. I create undead instead. I'm
Killer.
sorry.
Oh, what
No,
do you?
shut up.
Wait, what are you making undead? A
I'm
body?
sorry. The 3 dead bodies.
Oh, okay. So you raised 3 dead bodies.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
pretty
want,
cool.
I want them to fight for the allies. You know what? I bring the allies back, like as like a flavor text. Only the allies get.
Ah,
back.
yes.
Because their service is not up.
Okay.
So this creature is under my control for 24 hours. You know. They're just given simple commands. I just go stab those other dudes.
Okay. Do you want me to create separate initiatives for them, or?
I would say you can just add their HPs to.
Add the HP together.
I'll give a damage bonus to the alliance with these 3. What's the roll to hit?
They're just those guys, basically.
Okay.
Sorry, actually. Yeah, they're basically those guys, dude.
All right, same stats. Okay. So that's your action. You raise undead.
Yeah, I haven't been able to do it this whole time, and now.
Is that the maximum amount of dead you can raise? 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Hildegard, your turn.
I stab some more cultists.
Very well.
Or at least I try to. And I guess I don't. Never mind.
Yeah, you run up to one of the cultists and you start dueling with them, but they're parrying blades. You're locked in combat. It is Typharos' turn. He looks at the group of both cultists and Alliance.
Please tell me he does something base and just kills everybody.
You thought.
Alright, so he looks at the crowd. He raises one hand. He says, "All bow to my will."
Uh-oh.
And a giant surge of red aura bursts from his hand and blasts into the crowd.
Can Wilhelmina say something to the Inquisitor?
To the Inquisitor? You can yell something if you like.
You are a big idiot? Excuse me. You're the biggest idiot, and you might be the first to die.
I need all of you to roll a dexterity saving throw. Or everyone who's in the crowd of cultists. That does not include Luna. It does not... actually, Luna's the only one outside of this.
What? How am I in it?
Are you not amongst the cultists?
No, I've been just doing my spells.
Yeah, but you never moved. The cultists were surrounding you, and you never ran away from them.
Okay, fair enough. Have a nice day.
You've been in the fray this whole time. Luna actually moved to the statue, so she's away from the group now.
I rolled.
Okay.
Hildy, you need to move. You need to roll.
Fuck! I'm posting waifus. What's the modifier?
You need to do a dexterity saving throw.
Dex?
Yeah.
Ow. Hello?
Well, you can choose Constitution
Hello?
or Dexterity. I'll give you the option, whichever one's better for you.
Constitution.
You can
or
tank it or
Dex?
dodge it.
Dodge, please.
All right, Wilhelmina, you want to use your Dex? You don't want to use Constitution? All right, we'll just go with it.
Do I need a roll?
No, you're good.
Oh.
He raises his hand,
No! Get out of here!
and a huge wave of red aura blasts into the crowd, and bodies go flying. Wilhelmina and Hildegard try to dodge out of the way and are blasted into the wall, but not hit directly. You each take 4d10 worth of damage.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. I take 40. What?
4d10.
Okay, I'll see you later. Do I get to roll?
You keep cutting out.
Are you rolling that, or do I get to roll that? Oh, you're rolling it? Okay, I'll see you later, kid.
Oh, whoops. I rolled the wrong number.
Alright.
13 damage
Oh,
to each of you.
thank God.
Wait, when did you join Waifu Universalis?
Because you suggested it.
The aura blasts and bodies from both Alliance and Occultists go flying. 41 damage to each of them.
What? Wait, 40 damage to each of who?
To both sides of the war.
Oh.
Yeah, the gang war.
Squad.
Something about gangs.
Gang. Gang.
I must end your pitiful life.
Here, your characters are not updated on the stream. It's a static image.
My characters.
Yeah.
Sorry?
On the stream, the characters part, it's a static image.
Yeah.
Static image. Oh, it's just
This is
showing.
us.
It's just showing the names of the players.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
I
not
get
supposed
it.
to like do anything. I could scroll down because I have too many people in there now. I need to move it.
Oh,
Interact.
I wish I could
Scroll.
set
There you
like
go.
a profile picture for a server.
Now everyone's names are visible on the stream. All right.
That'd be very
Yeah.
useful.
Okay. 41 damage. Derise's turn. Derise looks at the demon and says, "I think we found out what the cult was up to," and he.
aha!
Let's see
I'm
here.
sorry. What?
Then I think it's time to leave.
He says, "Run for your lives!" And he starts running.
You keep cutting out, Joseph. What the fuck?
Everyone
Every day
starts.
They're being too loud, but your mic is fucked.
Everyone tries to start
Maybe
running. The cultists, the alliance, Derise. They all start trying to escape. Attack of opportunity from Typharos.
Oh my God.
Everybody needs to roll Constitution saving throw, I think, because this is an area of effect attack.
Oh my god.
I dodge it.
whoops. That's not even on the dice chat.
I dodge.
I don't even. You said a what roll?
Constitution or Dex saving throw.
Alright, same modifier.
Yeah.
Okay, see you later, kid.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm dead. I rolled 10. Not any better. But I haven't taken any damage this whole game, but good.
Constitution
what?
or Constitution, or can I dodge with Dex?
Either or.
Either or, you choose whether you want to tank it or dodge it.
Epic.
Mine's the same. Either way.
17.
That's dodge.
17.
So we'll do the damage for the general populace, and we'll do damage for Chris because he rolled a 17.
Copy this.
Oh! I take the damage?
Yeah, you take partial damage.
Fuck. This is why you can't. This is democracy.
He thrusts a hand forward, and a blast of hellfire sweeps over the cavern, engulfing the army and those in the surrounding areas, including Wilhelmina. 80 damage is dealt to all sides, including Wilhelmina.
Really?
Oh, me too?
No, because you're not with the group.
Hold up, 80 damage?
80 damage.
Wait, I get the 80 damage?
Yeah.
So I'm dead.
Really?
Wilhelmina is hit by the fire blast and rolls into the crowd of people, and is just charred and smoking, unconscious.
Ah ha ha!
And I take half damage, right?
You take half damage. Yeah, that's correct.
Sorry, can I?
Christ. Okay. Oh right, I forgot. I should have healed in between.
How much hit points did you have anyway?
60?
Let's see here.
Golden wind.
Can I cast this?
The game test shit posting.
Can I cast a spell? Hello?
On your turn.
Hello.
What? Are we still taking turns?
That
We
was
haven't...
that was Derize's turn. He called for a retreat, and then it was and during retreat, attack of opportunity was done. Luna, it's actually your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hill on Wilhelmina.
Heal.
Mhm.
Okay. Is it a ranged heal or is it a touch?
I don't know. It just says instantaneous.
Well, what is the spell?
VS.
No, I mean, what is the spell? Like the name of the spell?
Just regain 90 hit points.
Oh my god, no, that's not what I'm asking.
What?
I'm like, what's the name of the spell?
Hold
Heal.
on, I'll go over there.
It's
Hold
heal.
on.
Oh, it's literally called heal.
heal.
I thought it was like lay on hands or something.
No.
I just
So
need to
you
know
get-
if it's.
you get 90
Shut
hit points.
up. Shut up.
I just need to know if it's.
Oh my
a
god, it
ranged
literally
heal.
does just say Randy. Range area. Choose a creature that you can see range. A surge of fuck me. What is
I give you my positive vibe.
Oh my god.
This
Quinn,
one says
Quinn, it
90
literally just says range feet. That's
Oh
all
god,
it
you
has
keep
on
cutting
there.
out.
It's
How many feet?
instantaneous.
60.
60.
Yeah.
You are within range.
Cool.
All right.
Regain of 90 HP.
I think it's a health pool. I think Lexi used that ability, so you can choose how much you want to heal.
No, it literally says regain 90.
Oh.
Oh my god, who put like 40 emojis?
That's
Alright.
because it's a 6th level.
So you see Hildegard go flying in the blast, but she seems to be okay. Wilhelmina, however, you notice has been blown full blast and is unconscious. And you cast your spell from a distance and thrust a healing magic into her. Wilhelmina, you come back to consciousness fully healed.
With some more HP.
It's gonna take a little bit more than that to kill me.
With a little help from my friend.
Hey, that's pretty cool. But my dude goes away.
So Derize is called for retreat. Let's see here. The High Inquisitor is going to actually blast the exit shut to cut off everybody with his Eldritch Blast. Let me see here.
I think he overestimates how strong Eldritch Blast is.
What is this for? Oh, you're doing it in general, Quentin.
Oh shit, wrong chat. My bad.
Not
okay.
a legal account, not legal. And then,
I'm drunk and I don't even know what chat is.
Alright, so he throws 3 blasts into the toward the tunnel, and explosion, and the rock collapses, blocking the exit.
I didn't know we were watching Konosuba.
A few people managed to make it out after being blasted, but not many. The vast majority of both armies is still stuck in this room. That is the High Inquisitor's turn. It is the cultist's turn. The cultists, after realizing that the demon is not as gracious as they hoped him to be, have joined your side out of desperation of survival.
Yeah, that'll compound back.
you the cultists are pragmatic.
They feel betrayed. They said that this would be their benevolent god, that he would start humanity over again and do things anew, but no. He was evil all along.
They told us in church and we didn't listen to them.
It is now the cultist's turn. Okay, so they're gonna do their damage.
Oh, you took off the elemental, right?
I think elemental's actually been... I think your elemental should be gone by now. I don't know how this works.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been getting hit by the hellfire and stuff, so...
Oh, it's up to an hour. been an hour, right?
No, it hasn't been an hour.
No, every few turns is basically a couple seconds.
So
I'm trying to figure out.
I'm gonna roll to see if the
Where?
elemental's been killed, because I haven't been rolling for him. I forgot about him.
Oh.
Uh,
Okay.
Out of game, in-game chat. Let me look at its dex.
17 plus 3.
Or its constitution.
Just a 17. Damn that constitution.
Fail.
What's the
I think
demon
I
thing?
think it's dead because it took half damage and full damage. So let's just say that the Hellfire killed it.
Okay, that's not a problem.
So, but now you're free to do other spells.
Yeah, well, I already healed,
Oh, that's right. That would have canceled your elemental.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I'm
so he was gone either way. All right. Alliance's turn. Or Cold's turn. I never did their turn. They all hurl their weapons and spells toward the demon. 189. All right.
Huh?
Alliance's turn. $224 damage to the demon.
How are there still 40 of them?
Well, the damage just isn't changing. I'm just keeping the damage constant because it'd be a pain in the ass to update it every time people die. Plus, I think you shouldn't complain that they're dealing a lot of damage to this demon.
Yeah. Shut up.
15.
Shut up, Kami. Like, nobody cares. Think, fuck off.
All right. It is now the Archbishop's turn, who is still in the sky with the High Inquisitor. Let's see here. The Paladin is now going to retreat from the High Inquisitor and is going to stand in front of the army, raise his hands, and cast a spell, and a large, and a sweep of golden aura sweeps over both armies, including all of you, which is going to help shield you from incoming attacks. So whenever you get hit by an AoE attack, go ahead and roll, or add,
That was necessary.
If you roll for Constitution saving throw, you get a +5 to your roll.
So, specifically, Constitution saving.
Yeah, it's not going to help you dodge, but it'll help you. It adds to your armor ability to tank it.
Okay. Whose turn?
So that's his turn. The High Inquisitor is going to get a roll of an attack of opportunity on him.
Oh my god. Natural 20.
Two of them. Oh, hit. Oh, shit. All right. So then I go again. Oh no, I roll for. Hold on. I need to roll for damage twice, not roll for attack twice. So that is 2 hits. Alright, that's the one. 29 damage to the Archbishop as he flies away. Okay. It is Wilhelmina's turn.
Okay. I point at the High Inquisitor, and I say with all my voice, if you love this demon so much, then why don't you get personal with him? And I use Dominate Monster on the High Inquisitor. He has to make let me see. A Wisdom saving throw at advantage since he's against. He has to beat an 18 DC.
At advantage?
At advantage, yes, he does get the advantage. Yeah, see you later, kid.
18.
Alright, I don't know if it's meted or bid.
If he meets it, he beats it.
Alright, maybe not this time.
Very cool. Alright, Hildegard, your turn.
Shit. What can I do?
You will have to close the distance if you want to hit melee. Or you can attack from range if you'd like.
Am I close enough to anyone to get attacked to be attacked, be the target of the attack of opportunity?
Not in your immediate area, seeing as how the cultists have joined your side unless you want to kill them anyway.
Yeah, sure, I'll go ahead and kill the ones that are nearby.
Damn, son.
Alright, you're just gonna kill some cultists? Alright, roll for damage.
Sure.
At
why
advantage. Because they're not fighting each other, but they're not expecting you to strike them now that you're friends, so... Go ahead and roll at advantage.
not? No, wait. Yeah, fine, whatever.
But, Alright,
Wait,
yeah, I'll let you
wait,
sneak attack
Derice
this.
betrayed us?
No one's betrayed you.
Hey,
Everybody is on your side. Everybody's fighting this demon together.
Even the Inquisitor?
Well, aside from the Inquisitor.
No, I mean, I guess the Inquisitor's really like invested demon like fucking strategy.
Actually, you know what? No, I changed my mind. I'm just gonna leave.
Well, the exit is sealed.
Yeah, see you later. You can't run away from this.
I wonder who
I
killed it.
go over it.
What? Fucking fucked up.
Hildegard's just like scratching against like the wall of stone, and he's like, "Let me out! Let me out!" Or she desperately like banging on the
I
rock.
will have you recall that I fucking blew the ceiling off of this room.
You're deep underground.
Theoretically, I could go over it
What?
and just go into the next room.
I don't think that is actually how it works, actually.
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, then what the hell did I blow the
You collapse some of the ceiling down, but there's still more ceiling. It's not like you reach the next room or a surface from blowing a little C4 in the stone.
A little seafloor.
You man slut.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't want to fight the boss, and you're trying to pussy out of this.
Got him.
This is not very player agency of you.
You thinking, wow, I get to run away if I'm losing against the boss? No.
You just die.
I guess I put distance between myself and the demon.
You're already up against the wall. All right, sure. You can hide behind some bodies and hope and pray that they shield you.
I'm just gonna do the fucking. I'm just gonna do a Verdun and hide.
Or behind some rubble. I'm sure there's some rock rubble.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right. Hildegard's gonna hide. Typharos' turn. So Typharos looks at the Inquisitor, and the Inquisitor beseeches to him, "My lord, I've summoned you to reclaim your throne in this world, for you were casted out of this world unjustly and far too soon." And the demon raises his hand, one clawed finger, basically the size of his chest, and just slowly puts it against the Inquisitor's chest plate, and it sinks into the Inquisitor, kind of not like piercing through him, but kind of just magically imbuing itself into his body. And you see red cracks forming across the Inquisitor's skin. And he says, "My loyal servant, this is my gift to you for bringing me, bringing me back to this plane." And the Inquisitor, you see him kind of. The cracks start to glow light. His eyes glow as well. He starts to look fairly demonic, and he pulls his finger out, and the Inquisitor grows a pair of wings and emanates demonic aura, from which you can tell the Inquisitor has been corrupted and augmented with demonic energy.
Let's send him to hell, guys.
A lot of the wounds that he sustained have healed through this magic.
Like, how many fucking cultists and peasants do I have to send for you to die, fuckboy?
Let's see here. I'll say that was Typharos' turn. It is now Duris's turn. Duris looks at the exit and kind of looks down and just examines his cane. And he says, just kind of looks defeated for a moment, looks toward the demon and says, "We have no choice. Men, I order you to take down that fiend." And the thugs kind of look at him desperately, but I guess, but they rally behind their hired leaders. They're not so much loyal to him, but they can reason to see that the only way out of this is either they die or they win, so they oblige to the order. And they also could see that there's a hefty payday after this for the extra labor being done, so they charge forward, the army just rushing toward the demon. That is Duris's action. He bolsters the enemy, or the allies. Oh, Vance Whiskey Fist, hello.
Well, hello.
He's
bitch.
muted.
Why'd you at him?
Yo.
Why'd you at?
He joined by the time I was already.
Okay.
Well then.
Hello. Vance, roll for initiative.
Everybody's cutting out.
Roll for initiative.
Cool.
No, actually, not everybody's cutting out. You are actually the wrong one.
Why? Why is it just me? I have good internet. Yeah.
I think it's Discord. It's just kind of, yeah. It happens to me too. I have gigabit internet and it cuts out.
You'd be like, what do I pay for?
I ask that sometimes. I'm like, I pay 105 a month and this thing's cutting out.
+4. Cool.
13. Okay, so you are above the bishop. All right. You see the game pauses for a moment, and you see player joining match. Vance Whiskey Fist loads in like Code Lyoko and falls to the ground.
I love Code Lyoko.
So Vance, just to run this over quickly with you, Wilhelmina and Luna were captured by the military. Cool. They woke up in the catacombs, surrounded by cultists, and they seem to have been subjects to a ritual sacrifice to the demon lord Typharos' summoning or reanimation. Hildegard had escaped the military, gathered up the forces of both the Verdant gang under Durais and the Liberator, armed up and prepared for an assault on the catacombs, and charged in there. Luna and Wilhelmina were able to escape their shackles, began a fight, and were desperately in the corner, about to be slaughtered, when Hildegard and the Liberator and the gang rushed in on an assault and saved them. However, they weren't able to stop the reanimation of the demon. Typharos has now come to life and is attacking everyone in the cavern. The exit has been sealed shut, and the cultists have decided to join you in the fight against the demon, having seen that this demon is not their friend after all. So it is also the Archbishop you've persuaded him to your side, and he has joined you in this fight.
Cool. Cool. This is gonna be the weirdest fucking hangover of my life, but okay, let's go.
So it's basically just an all-out battle of survival against this demon. Also, the High Inquisitor has been corrupted by the demon and is fighting on his side.
Cool. Cool.
So that's basically all you need to know. Kill this demon and the High Inquisitor.
If we kill the demon, the High Inquisitor just stop doing what he's doing?
You wouldn't know.
Being a fuckboy.
Yeah.
That's pretty powerful. It's magic.
It is now Deriza's turn was to bolster the army. Luna, it's your turn. Luna, you're actually within melee distance of this demon.
Am I close to anybody else?
No, you're 60 feet from everybody. So they were all at the exit trying to escape. You were right in front of the demon because you were trying to climb the statue. But he hasn't seemed to notice you because you're kind of small, and he was looking at the army.
Okay, so I have a question for this. I want to cast Plane Shift.
Oh.
Can I do that by myself?
Can
Because
you-
this is you
what
and
is-
up to
What does the casting time on that say?
instantaneous. Oh, one action, instantaneous.
Ooh, neat. Cool. Yeah, you don't even have to take yourself. You could just touch something and send it away.
Yeah, I wanna send it away.
It's for 1 minute, right?
No.
Nope.
What?
So a
Plane
creature,
shift
a
is
creature
like
so
a 8th level
transported
spell.
must find its own way back to your current plane of existence.
Okay.
But it could fail. So
So I rolled. What am I rolling for?
okay.
Well, I already have all his stats are pretty much the same. He's just kind of like a huge boss. So.
I just need to use a attack against it.
Oh,
And
you have to roll to hit it.
Yeah, if it hits.
Okay.
And plus 9. Oh,
Not one. You hit him with this
Yeah.
magic, but it seems to dispel against his
well,
demonic
that's it.
skin.
I can't do it again.
He's just too powerful. It's Liz's turn. It is the High Inquisitor's turn. He sees Luna attacking the demon, and he descends on Luna,
Who?
the Inquisitor.
Not one. Very cool.
I don't know why my armor thing didn't go back. There you go. Oh, he rolled it.
He fires a demonically infused
Nice.
Eldritch Blast series toward Luna.
Ow.
So that's 3 hits on Luna.
Are you serious? The plus 16? I'm gonna die then.
44 damage is done in a series of explosions of demonic energy and Eldritch Blast. It is now the cultist's turn. Well, I suppose I can just merge the cultist with the alliance now.
Yep.
Let's see here. Let's merge their health pools and just come up with a new damage, so that way we save time on initiative.
Wait. Wasn't Luna in melee range with the demon?
Yeah.
And the demon did a ranged spell attack on her?
No. That was
okay.
the High Inquisitor that attacked her. He's up in
Yeah.
the sky. Okay. So that is... trying to calculate. Plus... Holy shit. Now that I've merged the armies, they're kind of powerful, guys.
Good.
Holy crap!
70 D8 plus 100? What the
You
fuck?
didn't put roll.
Yeah. The cultists and the ally and your allied forces merge together into one allied force, charging the demon, firing off shit tons of high-level spells and enchanted weapons swinging into it, doing
Excuse me, what the
395
fuck?
damage.
Is it dead?
No.
It should be. What the fuck?
Just a
What the
7th roll.
fuck?
Let's
Is
just
this
say
7th roll?
homebrew D&D can get 7th worldy very quickly with me.
Is this 7th world?
Yeah, there's a lot of anime in here. Huh?
All right.
I want to go home now.
You're already home.
It is Vance Whiskey Fist's turn.
Cool. Who's the guy who took down Luna?
He's flying near the shoulder of, or he's flying about 60 feet up in the air, blasting Luna. You would take a ranged attack to hit him.
Well then, I am going to use my bonus action to do Step of the Wind, so now I have 110 feet of movement.
Holy shit.
Monksman.
Whoa.
But also, that means I have 110 feet of flying movement, because
You can jump up to
tieflings
him.
have...
Oh, you have
tieflings
wings! Oh
y'all.
shit, that's right.
So I spread my leathery blue or purple, whatever the fuck color I am, wings, and fly towards the dude and kick him in the face.
All right. Oh, also, Vance,
Mhm.
I forgot to tell you about this. The Archbishop is doing a concentration spell on the entire army, you and the rest of the players, where you get a +5 to Constitution checks and saving throws,
Oh, okay.
on top of which
Cool.
you already have. So just letting you know that.
Cool.
So you attack him?
Yeah.
All right, do
Here's
your
one.
thing. That
One
hits.
attack. Here's 2 attack.
That hits as well.
And here's damage. Oh. Maybe. Yep, there's damage.
All right. I was looking at my Twitch chat. I'm trying to calculate your numbers now. What was your damage?
16.
16 damage? Okay. All right.
Need some magic
You
items
fly
to
up.
increase my damage.
And just start wailing on the guy. Whack, whack. He seems pretty tough, though. You feel like how hard his flesh feels when you punch him with your fists. It is now Archbishop's turn. He is concentrating on casting this spell on you guys. So he's going to stay in the back.
Understandable.
You can still cast spells that are non-concentration, like cantrips or fireball.
Let's see here. Actually, Luna, how much damage did you... no, I'm not going to ask. Well, he's going to heal Luna from afar. He's going to heal you for 40.
Cool.
Yeah. He just raises his hand toward you while... He has one hand casting the shields on you, and he raises one hand and a whirling aura of holy swirls around you, healing you for 40.
I gotta work tomorrow. We gotta cut it here soon.
Let's see here. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Wilhelmina, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna do an epic game remove. You never very great move. We will predict this happening. Alright, so I'm just gonna do that.
Eldritch Blast? Okay, you slam the enter key.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast the Inquisitor. I'm just gonna hyper focus. I hit once, didn't I?
One time.
Alright, I dealt 15 damage.
Okay.
Do we just want to have Hildegard drop out of the fight, or do we want to pause the fight?
We're gonna have to try to finish this fight today. I think it'll be awkward if we try to continue it on later.
So should we just drop...
I say finish this fight and then call it.
Yeah. Well, this is actually it. For if you, this is like the end of the campaign here.
What?
This is
the
But we're
BBEG.
doing it like
So after this,
assassinate
is
queen.
there's gonna be more plot, and you can do other things if you'd like. But this is like the main. Yeah.
Main bad guy.
This is what you've been. This is what you've been working toward.
Gilder will return in part 2.
Let's see here. All right, it is Hildegard's turn. Did you charge him with the army to melee distance?
Yeah, I'll charge him with the army for melee distance.
All right, of course you get your sneak attack damage.
Bueno. Oh, never mind.
You get advantage.
Do I now? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, we'll say that 17 hits. Go ahead.
When you're broke.
We don't have. What AC does this thing have again?
18.
Then it doesn't hit.
Well, I'm gonna count it because you guys need to finish this fight. I'll lower its AC a little bit so you guys can wrap this up.
Stop arguing. Just roll.
Roll, you dumb bitch.
Make me.
I'll roll for you then.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
You only get a +2 to your hit?
Ba, 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 ba,
Wait,
ba, ba.
Chris, aren't you supposed to do +9?
Yes.
You hit. You did a +2, Chris.
You're such a-
I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right.
Shut up! Shut up!
I think Chris should be forced to forfeit out of drunkenness.
I'm not even drunk.
All right, roll your damage. Trying to wrap it up. Let's go.
I'm not even drunk. I kinda wish I was.
I'm not even drunk. Piss off.
More like piss on.
Yeah, I've seen that hentai.
Oh, the fuck?
So 48 damage. Okay.
Ba, 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 ba.
All right. It is Typharos' turn. He raises his fist. Hellfire engulfs it, and he slams it to the ground. A concussive blast of hellfire sweeps over the entire room. Everybody roll for a Constitution saving throw.
Not. Wait, we get a plus what?
You get a
Five?
plus. You get a +5 to your roll.
So would that be like if you had a +2, it would come out to a +7?
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
the DC? What are we trying to beat?
You're trying to beat. I want to say 16.
Oh, gone.
Gucci.
Cool.
That's a lot of Constitution.
Yeah, I'm a monk. I'm a level 16 monk, man. I have proficiency in all saving throws.
Very cool.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're actually level 16.
Hildegard, did you roll?
What are we rolling for?
Constitution saving throw.
So you get a plus
Oh.
5.
Plus 5 to
Okay.
what you already have. So it's plus 6 for you, Hildegard. But you pass.
Plus 6.
What is this for him?
So
80 damage.
the shield's going to block a quarter of the damage for you, Wilhelmina. The rest of you take half damage.
Wait, is this an area effect
Yeah.
damage? Evade.
So is that 40?
Well, no, it sweeps over the entire room. You can't evade it. It's Constitution. Plus, the shields that the Paladin gave you is only for Constitution saving throws, so you would get less of a bonus toward for Dexterity.
So it's just 40 damage?
Yeah, 40 damage for those of you who passed, and it is 60 damage for Wilhelmina.
Is that my turn? Hello?
Hold on, Wilhelmina, did you go down?
No.
Okay.
But I'm close.
Let me do this damage to the army.
You ready? Are you ready, Wilhelmina? Why aren't you tanking anything anymore?
It is now.
I'm sorry, is some little munchkin shit talking?
It is now
Yes.
Darise's turn.
Who's Darius again?
Your boss.
He's on our side, right?
Yeah, he's on
Or
your
is
side.
he? Oh, that's like, or is he a dirty, filthy traitor?
He leaps toward the demon and tries to stick his spiked cane into the neck of the demon.
Like,
Okay.
So 22 plus. Is it 8d6 for sneak attack?
Quentin,
Or is
am
it
I
68?
next? Hello.
Depends on the level.
Whatever Hildegard has.
16.
68?
If I'm next, just cast heal for
What
7
are we? Wait.
on Joseph.
Are you getting more alcohol?
No, but I am.
I'll send Fidel's that woman.
Ah, but don't you know? That describes literally anyone here.
Yeah.
I'll have some whiskey.
What whiskey?
Redemption.
Not some torty? Don't even talk to me.
Let's go.
Let's see here.
Proof 96.
Yeah, it's Luna's turn actually. What did she say? She heals you?
Yeah, she said she heals me.
That's
For,
pretty alcoholic.
Did
My
she
son
ask?
over-
Did she say how
90.
much?
Only 86.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. What did you say, Quinn?
How much did she heal you for?
I don't know. What did she heal me for last time?
She healed you for 90 last time.
Okay, well, I guess I just heal it to full.
Hello?
Luna, you heal him up to 90, right?
It's 70 hit points. I don't
70.
know.
So she
What
heals you
is
for
that right
70.
now?
Okay, so that's back up to my full health. Alright, cool.
Oh,
Luna, you hero. It is now the High Inquisitor's turn. The High Inquisitor is going to try to attack the Paladin in the back.
That little bitch.
drop my Cheeto.
2 hits.
Two?
Hello.
23 damage to the paladin.
Oh my god.
Your paladin in the back supporting you is under attack. All right.
Somebody save him.
It is now the Allied forces' turn. $414 damage to the demon.
How was Kamea, Joseph?
I'll tell you later.
Oh my god.
Game time.
Beat your ass.
All right. It is now Vance Whiskey Fist's turn.
Cool. I am going to.
Oh wait, you were fighting the Inquisitor, weren't you?
Yeah? I think
Yeah.
it was.
Well, I guess he didn't move. He just chose to blast the paladin, so he's still within melee range of you.
Cool. Punch in the face. Another punch in the face.
That hits. That. Oh my god, double damage.
Oh.
See you later. See you later.
Well then.
Bye.
I don't do a lot of damage. That's the problem.
Wait, the paladin's fighting.
The paladin is fighting the Inquisitor, right?
No. He just got hit.
The paladin is in the back of you, trying to support you, but he's getting blasted from afar.
A simp has fallen for an e-girl in Lego City.
Shut up.
Lego City.
So,
Flanking rule only applies if we're like a melee beating their ass.
Well, Vance is in melee fighting him. Vance is hitting him right now.
Yeah, I did a total of 20 damage to the dude I'm punching.
Okay.
Bonus action, flurry of blows, because
All
fuck
right.
him.
Smack him around
So-
some more. That hits.
Another hit.
That hits.
And roll 2d8 plus 4. There. And that's the rest of the damage.
Okay. It is now the Archbishop's turn. Did anyone take damage? Does anybody need heals?
No
Oh,
paladin.
all of you took damage, didn't you, from that blast? You took half damage. All right, he's gonna heal up Luna again.
Exactly how much damage is that?
How much damage to who?
Me.
You're not
60?
taking any damage. Oh, from the blast?
Yes.
Oh, you took half damage, so you took 40.
Okay.
So he's gonna go ahead and heal 40 HP on Luna.
Is it 40?
Yeah, 40. He's restoring the damage you took. And he's just gonna try to just keep holding on while he's getting blasted from the fucking Inquisitor.
Jesus.
While he concentrates on keeping y'all shielded. Wilhelmina, it's your turn. Who would you like to hit? Is Joseph there?
Joseph.
okay, so I'm going to make a. I make a motivational speech to everybody, and my motivational speech goes like this. I tell them, "Gentlemen, it is not about money today, about your life. You are either going to win this fight or you will die. That will be all the motivation you need."
I think they agree.
I thought we were gonna go for like, if you don't do your best, I will slay you my goddamn self.
Oh, Wilhelmina, that's a nat 20.
Alright, see you later.
Wow.
And 2 hits, so
Well.
you basically get 3 attacks.
Okay, fine. We'll
What is-
do-
So you hit 3 times with that nat 20.
That's 24.
24 to the High Inquisitor? Okay.
Get him.
Very cool. All right. It is now Hildegard's turn.
I take a swipe at the demon.
Okay. Advantage with sneak attack.
Epic. God damn, how much health did you fucking give this motherfucker?
Enough health to tank 400 HP shots.
Are we fighting like a Final Fantasy villain? Jesus.
Essentially. It's kind of like a WoW raid. If you know what that's like.
You fucking...
Is this what you do? You play WoW and now you make us suffer?
I planned this
Look,
before I
look.
even started playing WoW.
Look, fam. Just because your boyfriend plays World of Warcraft doesn't mean you have to as well.
Ooh.
No. Because your boyfriend plays World doesn't mean I have to.
So your 21 hits. You can roll again to see if you hit a nat 20 and double damage.
Nah, forget it. We're not. Nah, that's not gonna happen. Ugh. Fine.
Oh, that's pretty garbage. Okay. So that's 22 damage to the demon.
Fucking- Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Okay.
So does the demon actually hit anything?
The demon's turn.
He's been dealing 60 damage to me per turn.
Oh, great.
Once again, he raises both fists and slams them down, an explosion blasting across the entire room with hellfire. Everybody do your constitution saving throw plus 5.
This thing needs to be like a fucking charge ability, like a dragon's breath attack.
So let's see here. Hildegard passes, Luna passes, Wilhelmina fails, Vance fails. Okay.
I didn't fail. Got a plus on.
55 damage. So for those of you who passed, take half of that round down. For those of you who passed the roll, which is Luna and Hildegard, both of you take half the damage round down.
What's the half damage?
That 55 is...
I can't do a math right now.
How drunk are you?
It's 27 damage.
Oh.
And then for those of you who failed,
I'm gonna need some health soon.
for those of you who failed, you take 42 damage.
I see somebody was typing in Excel.
It is Derise's turn. He's gonna try to... He hits.
So who's at the lowest health? Can y'all tell me?
I am...
The lowest health, I believe, is Hildegard.
I'm at 36 out of 131.
Oh.
I'm at 41. I'm at 41.
What the fuck, you guys? Y'all are wild.
I'm at 27.
What do you mean?
Oh god.
I felt a tanky monk.
I'll probably heal the monk first, because the monk can actually do more damage.
Excuse me.
Actually, Hildegard's been doing some mad damage with that sneak attack.
Okay.
They both hit pretty hard.
Fine.
Wow.
I'll throw
Wow.
you a bone.
No. Heal the monk. I see how it is. Heal the monk.
Is the demon looking for new hires? Because I might be.
Darius does 51 damage to the demon.
Wow. Very cool. Maybe I'm just being a paladin just fucking around.
Luna, it's your turn.
I heal Hildegard.
Okay.
God.
Gotta figure out how much.
Hold on. It's cure wounds.
Okay.
27.
Hildegard gains 27 HP.
Eat my ass, dude.
The High Inquisitor is going to try to retaliate against the monk.
Oh my god.
Let's see here. He's going to chill touch
I only have
the monk.
cure wounds left, guys. For second level.
Also, is the mob dead yet?
Doesn't hit.
He tries to grab Vance, but Vance is too slippery. He's far less attuned to melee combat than the monk.
Ooh.
It is now the Allied forces' turn. $377 damage to the demon. He is well into being bloodied now. Let's see here. Oh, he's not looking so good. It is now
Of course,
Vance
that's
Whiskey Fist's turn.
Cool. Punching the guy in the face like 4 times. Actually, just twice.
Pass,
Do those-
not
One
pass.
hit. One hit.
1 hit. All right.
Oh,
Stitch, calm down.
Stitchy poo.
he angry. He doing a spook.
Wait, Stitch is with you.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I refuse to play with this person.
All right. I do that damage, and then I'm going to use the key points to do patient defense. Anything that attacks me does it at disadvantage.
Oh, I see. Okay. So he gets 8 damage.
Yeah, he gets 8. Oh, also, I'm going to spend another key point because of one of those attacks that hit. He's got to do a Constitution saving throw. He's got to beat 16, or else he will not get a turn.
All right. Do remind me of that. Archbishop. He's going to heal the weakest of you. Who's the weakest one?
I'd say it's whiskey.
I have 59, so.
41.
Vance, what's your
31, 36 out of 131.
While you're patient defensing, the paladin can see that you're trying to protect him from the High Inquisitor who attacked him, and he bolsters you with a good old ranged heal spell of 40 HP.
40. Cool.
Very nice. Very
Well,
nice.
Hermina, it is your turn.
Wait. The guy I hit needs to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, he does?
Yeah,
Uh,
because I'm doing Stunning Strike.
Oh, I got slapped.
he rolled a 16.
Ow, shit. That's the DC. All right, never mind.
See you later.
All 3 of them hit, Wilhelmina.
Alright, like, fucking.
Ah!
It's your money and your life.
Ah!
That's a solid
28-7?
Yep, that is a 27.
All right.
Hurry up.
The High Inquisitor is also bloodied now.
Again.
Well, the demon. Yeah, again. Yeah. Hildegard, your turn.
Stab the demon.
Second verse, same as the first.
You got this.
Dab on this asshole. Add advantage.
No, that don't add advantage. Damn it! Sorry, that should be 6 or that should be 14. I don't think that hits. So.
Yeah, you just can't pierce the armor of the demon.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on.
It is Typhoros' turn.
Okay.
Everybody go ahead and he's gonna release his AoE.
You cut out.
No.
He's doing the same thing as before. It's the Hellfire AoE.
Fair.
So everybody just do your Constitution saving throw again.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's D20 plus 7, I think. Sorry, 6.
Ooh, nat 20, Luna.
Oh, sorry.
Because you rolled a nat 20, Luna, you take no damage from this.
So it takes a nat 20 and not get damage. All right.
Ooh, down on them haters.
Did everybody roll for Constitution saving throw? Hildegard, Wilhelmina?
I got a 20.
23.
I finally passed it.
All of you passed.
I finally.
Luna takes no damage. The rest of you take half damage.
When you finally pass.
Wait, I take half that. Excuse me. Ian?
Yeah, when you pass, you take half damage instead of
What do you need
75%.
to get to not take any damage?
73 damage is dealt total to the army.
73
You
round.
better
down.
hurry up and end this fucking game.
Shut up.
73, Jesus
Sorry,
Christ.
I mean, it's fine.
Let's see here. So, do all of you know what damage you take, or
Oh,
Yes.
do you need me to calculate?
36 damage of half done.
Yeah, 36 damage to everyone who passed except for Luna.
Cool. I have exactly 40 left.
It is now Derise's turn.
Oh god, we need
What?
to not die.
What's this?
He doesn't hit. Oh no, he. Oh shit.
Oh, I only have
6.
one.
Oh, that's a nat 20 actually. Okay. So 28 plus. +28 plus 30 is 58. $169.
Ha.
So sweet.
Nice.
Luna, it's your turn.
Who is there anybody that's
That's low. I believe Hildegard is still missing HP, and Wilhelmina just took damage as well, and also Vance.
oh my god.
They each took 27 damage. Remember that.
But who is at the lowest health?
I believe it's Hildegard.
I'll be fine.
27.
Yeah.
Okay, I will go ahead and use Cure Wounds on Hildegard.
All right. Roll for your health.
Hold on. Fuck you, Chris. You keep fucking posting lewd.
I haven't
I'm
even
gonna
posted.
fucking beat your
Okay,
ass.
I've posted like maybe 3 arguably lewd ones.
There you go.
Why did you go that far back in fucking waifu chat to find that one?
No, it just like popped up and it wouldn't let me do.
Who pinned this? Was it you, Joseph? Was it you? How far back did you have to find that?
Alright, Vance, the High Inquisitor is fighting you. He's actually going to cast Feeble Mind on you. So you instantly take 46 damage, but you have to make an intelligence saving throw here.
I take how much damage?
11 damage. Psychic damage, and you have to roll for intelligence saving throw.
I take how much damage? 11?
11. You have to beat a 19 on your intelligence saving throw.
Alright. Cool. Don't you fuck me on this dice, maiden.
Twenty. You beat it. Yep, you're fine. Okay. It is
Fuck your
now
Feeble Mind spell.
the Allied forces' turn. Oh, this is it. $427 damage. They all pile onto this
I
demon
have like no help.
and in a massive like
Over here.
array of attacks and explosions and weapons being swung. The demon is cut down and bursts into flames. Typharos is no more.
Finally! The dude in front of me still trying to fight?
At this point, the High Inquisitor looks at the burst of the demon, and he looks at you, terrified. As the energy within him fades, you can see the cracks on his skin that were once glowing begin to fade to darkness, and blood seeps out of the wounds, and he falls, crashing onto the floor.
Is he dead?
He seems to be dead.
I fold my wings in and then do like this flying knee thing on his neck. Just to make sure.
Crack!
I loot his body.
Oh!
You know what? No. You know what? I take his uniform.
Oh!
I take his damn uniform. I'm the High Inquisitor now.
Very cool.
I think I deserve a promotion.
Alright. This is basically the end of the campaign, but I'll level you guys up as a milestone anyway.
Woo!
Oh, thank
Cool.
you.
Level
I really-
17.
Thank you. Almighty
appreciate-
God.
So this
I
triggers
appreciate-
the ending cutscene. So you guys, as the demon explodes and the High Inquisitor is now found dead, you guys
Where? Fucking
managed to clear.
what?
Are you playing Overwatch while doing this, Cheyenne?
No.
I'm server meeting her.
Oh my gosh. As the demon explodes into flames and the guy is dead, everybody kind of looks at each other. People are relieved. People are crying. People are patting each other on the back. The leadership of the Archbishop and Durais and the Liberator are rallying everybody in victory. And together you manage to clear the blocked exit, and you make your way out.
I better get free alcohol for life for this.
As you walk out to the city, the people below ground had no idea what had gone down aside from tremors of the earth. You eventually make your way to the palace with the help of the bishop, with the corpse of the High Inquisitor. You go before the Empress, and you expose her of her
Crimes?
of all of her crimes and her intentions, as she was the one fueling the Inquisitor and enabled him to do all of this.
Bitch.
The people rise up against her. Rebellion happens. The palace is burned to the ground. All of the royalty is killed.
Do you hear the people sing?
And standing in the throne room, surrounded in flames, before the corpse of the Empress, is Wilhelmina,
No, thank
who is finally...
So this campaign has Wilhelmina as Lenin.
The real BBEG?
We're liberated. No.
In the end,
Hmm.
Duressfall tried to claim the government and came into conflict with Wilhelmina, and unfortunately lost that battle and fell to death.
Damn, son.
Vance decided he didn't want to be a part of the political fallout and stepped aside.
Fuck yeah.
Luna, as before, followed suit of Wilhelmina. Hildegard wanted to stay neutral as a pure and neutral criminal, delved back into the underworld.
No, I started a fucking successful multinational corporation.
Very well. You actually replaced Duressfall because Duressfall is dead. With the fall of Duressfall, you finally were able to lay claim to the Verdant Hand and take over the criminal network.
Oh, epic.
No, I tried.
As for Fury, Fury thought that you were her hero, but it turns out that the God of Life simply knew that the only one who could lead the battle against Typharos and end his reign was Wilhelmina, even though she was just as evil. After the demon was slain, Fury was instructed by the god to kill you next, and unfortunately, she failed and also was laid to rest. Anyone who stood in the path of in the way of Wilhelmina's throne was defeated, and sometimes a happy ending isn't always the case. The end.
So is this like a Fallout ending slideshow, or is this more?
Yeah, I love it. This is great. No, this is a perfect ending. I don't know what you're talking about. I won.
Is there gonna be a part 2?
No, this is it. This is supposed to just be a one-shot campaign.
Wow.
Oh, can we have side stories?
What are you guys? What are we gonna do now?
Well, I'm pretty much just gonna run Seventh World now. That was my D&D campaign, but I'm gonna go back to my home turf and DM Seventh World. It is late, so. But
yeah, let's call it a day.
For those who want to participate in the Seventh World campaign, I'll teach you at some point in time. Or if you want to stick around and do it, you can tonight. I'll teach you how, but we can do it another time if you can't.
I was going to ask everyone if they wanted to, I don't know, go to hell? Literally? No, I mean, like, I have a D&D adventure called The Descent into Avernus that I've been itching to test.
Yo, I googled 7th World, and what I came up with, the second result is the 7th World Congress of the Comintern.
Well, bear in mind that 7th World was something that Tora and I homebrewed completely. You can't find it on the internet.
God, dude.
See,
What
Zach, I would love to join your campaign.
What?
I would love to join your campaign, but unfortunately, Quentin has already promised to make Troll a class, so I cannot give up that opportunity.
Well, I'm not opposed to running multiple campaigns at once. We just have to coordinate when we do each one.
We have a shit of an issue running one campaign. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm already committed to another campaign.
So, but yeah. For those of you who want to make a 7th World character tonight, and if you want to play 7th World, we could do that.
It is 11:43. Go to fuck to bed.
I don't have to wake up early. I don't care.
Sleep is for the weak.
So for those of you who need to leave, you go ahead and if you want to play, we'll just set you up another time.
Fuck you. All right, later.
I just want to set up my character.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
I don't have a story.
Vance, do you wanna, or not Vance? Zach, do you wanna play 7?
Maybe another time.
Okay, real names. time for real names.
Zach. It's Zach. I do need to actually do some things tonight before going to bed.
Fair enough.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna get off for now, so I'll see you guys later.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
All right, so that ends the campaign of Duressfall. Thank you for watching, nobody,
Alright,
because
it's fucking
nobody
forever.
was in the stream.
I can't believe I accidentally triggered the end game.